GridVision for some more Ryco performance Friday night NiS top split. Forgot what night of the week we were on there for a moment. I'm Austin Edstrom standing alongside Sheldon Atkins, and well, this week we got a little bit of a guest, Nicholas Roman. He's the one throwing me all off this Friday night, and then also Austin Derbyshire is behind the production booth as always, just not on our little graphic. And I'm trying to upsell tonight, or I'm thinking about upselling tonight, but in honesty, it's going to be a demo derby. We're going to have a lot of cautions tonight. If you want to see a lot of people get angry, get mad, absolutely furious with each other, maybe in some, intentional wrecking like we've seen from some commentators in the booth tonight, then you're at the right place, right? GridVision on a Friday night, Martinsville. It's going to be kind of stupid. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Sheldon, what do you think, man? Do you think it's going to be anything different?
Look, man, it's Martinsville. 250 laps on the board for this thing. It's either kill or be killed. You want to be the aggressor, obviously. Everybody's going. It's going to be a battle of the hammer and the nail all race long, and just try to throw that bumper. That's the best thing I can say. Speedway, we're going to send it for the keys of the race here. We're going to send it to our buddy Nicholas Roman up here in the booth.
Key number one. We got to qualify well this race. Qualifying is huge. If you're not starting up front, I didn't start up front Monday night. It didn't end too well. So you got to qualify well. You got to keep that track position. It's gonna be huge. Pass when you got the chance to do it, and you got to pass clean. It's hard to pass here. You get jacked up a lot of times. You get bottlenecked. You got to be able to get by that driver as fast as you can and just keep on trucking along. Number 3, don't wreck your teammates. I don't know why that's there. Someone mentioned wrecking teammates. If they're talking about me, that was AI generated. I swear it was. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. But yeah, don't wreck your teammates. You guys are friends at the end of the day. You guys work hard together, and, fuck it, just wreck them.
I've never once wrecked a teammate, right, Sheldon?
Neither have I. Not here. Not at Martinsville.
Right, yeah.
No.
I've never seen you do it here.
Never
Definitely
went
not.
3 wide with you and Latimer into turn 1. Never
We
happened.
might see a little bit more of it tonight. There's always a lot of Ryco cars in the field. I'm always a little worried that they're going to do a little bit of wrecking. And well, we've seen it once this week, so we could see it again. But either way, we're going to move into our broadcast picks. Up first myself, I'm going to go ahead and go with Sean Conklin in the number 2 tonight. I think he's going to bring home the W. Sheldon, what about you?
Oh, man, you're going with the Conky Donkey. Can't wait till he goes pro,
yeah.
so we can't pick him anymore. I'm going to have to go with, longtime friend of the channel, longtime friend of myself. Got to go with Jordan McAvoy. Good seeing him up here in the top split. Normally in the second split, I think he's going to have something to show us tonight.
I'm going to go with that number 1 car, Garrett Maines. I don't see a 95 car out there, so he's probably going to finish the race. I don't know. I don't see Roman out there, so he should do well. He should finish. He probably was going to win Monday night. A little bit of strategy got him to the back and let Sean get out in front, but I'm going to go Garrett Maines to win this race tonight.
Is that pick your way of making it up to him?
A little bit, man. Like we had a conversation. We can talk about our conversation later a little bit, but yeah, we'll say it's making up.
Here's the question.
Oh, no.
We saw what happened last time Maines got picked. Are you trying some of the same juju here, or what's going on?
I wouldn't be sad if he, maybe lagged out, whatnot.
Wow.
I think it'd be a good race. Garrett. Let's be real. Garrett is, class of the field every week. He's ridiculously fast. And if he was a lag out, I think we'd have a better race if we end up going green. So, but other than that, yeah, Garrett's got the speed to beat.
Well, we're going to go ahead and move into our starting grid as we're getting ready to get rolling here at Martinsville. Garrett Maines up on the pole by, less than 100th of a second over Alex Murray there on the outside. Cody Terlini lining up in 3rd, Roger Pierce in 4th, Tommy Gossett rounding out the top 5 with Steve Buchanan on his outside in 6th. Logan Powers lining up on the inside of row number 4, Vincent Crow on his outside in 8th. Keegan Sevilla lining up in 9th with Miller Bonds in 10th.
In 11th place, we got Timothy Harper, followed by Peter Jurczyk in 12th. 13th is going to go to Brandon Mill, followed by John Whitendorf in 14th. 15th going to Sean Conklin, followed by Matt Coker in 16th. 17th is Michael Basson with Jordan McAvoy, James Miller, and Jason Wallet rounding out your top 20.
21st is Caleb Paul. 22nd, Mitch Drunowski. 23rd is going to be Joseph Squared. And on his outside is going to be his teammate James Houghton. Jose Salas Jr. in 25th with Sean Peleg on the outside in 26th. Dalton Martin in 27th with Brandon Cruz Monsivas on the outside in 28th. Justin Anke in 29th. And Tanguy DeCock is in 30th.
In 31st, we got Eddie Rose with Louis Rodriguez in 32nd. 33rd is going to go to Thomas Freeman with Moore Christopher in 34th. Starting 35th is going to be Trey James, and rounding out the 36-car field tonight is going to be Brett Stevens.
All right, the car's getting rolling, so we're getting ready to get a racing here. A lot of activity in the chat, a lot of questioning on why Nicholas Roman is in the broadcast booth tonight, and all stories will be told throughout the night, so be sure to stay tuned. We will have plenty of cautions for story time.
At Martinsville?
Yeah.
Really, cautions at Martinsville?
I've seen a handful of cautions at Martinsville before. Just a handful.
Nah, man, it's going to be clean.
Sure we'll have... No.
I bet we get 60 laps on the first green flag run.
I'm all money on the other. Under.
So what is the over/under for cautions tonight? What do we have, guys?
Well, I'm a betting man. I love sports betting. Do it every week. I'm gonna put it at 23.5.
Oh, I'm slamming the over. Slamming the over on that. I was gonna say 28.5.
20. Yeah, these guys are a little bit better than that, man.
Are they? I think the last Martinsville race was about there. But either way, the iRacing pace car's pulled off, so we're getting ready to see. It's 28 gonna be the number. The green flag is flying. We're racing at Martinsville. Garrett Baines bringing us down into turn number 1, but Alex Murray beats him on the start, down into the corner. But Maines better on the brakes. Coming down on the exit at turn number 2. Maines with a nose in front of the 22, but Murray, again, deeper on the brakes on the outside of the racetrack, but he overshoots it on the colder tires. He gets out of the groove. He's going to slip a couple spots back. Maines clears for the race lead. Murray now back in 4th. Oh, and there's the yellow flag. Well, Sheldon, good guess on 60 laps. Good, really good
I said
guess.
60 feet. What were you talking about?
Oh.
I never said laps.
I'm going to have to throw the challenge flag on that one.
I just want to comment, man, on this restart that just happened. The outside lane is just so OP on the start of a race. I thought Alex honestly was going to have a good chance there to grab the lead.
I don't know where Eddie was going, but it definitely wasn't into the corner.
Yeah, that's not the best rose delivery service I've ever seen.
Absolutely not.
Typically, you want to cut off the thorns before you give them to the girl. That was, that was like targeted. Put poison on the thorns, ship them out.
Oh, I mean, he got instant karma from Rodriguez, though.
Instant karma, though.
So. That's 4X for a handful of guys here on, what,
lap
literally
2.
lap 1, lap 2?
No, we finished lap 1, right? That was, I think. I hope. Yeah, that was the end of lap 2.
Also, I see Ken making us work for it again up here. Now the cars are, what is that, Dale Jarrett?
America.
Huh. Looks nearly like a old Dale Jarrett throwback.
Oh, it's a veteran scheme. Okay, I thought it was a voting.
Yeah,
scheme.
he's throwing a whip back to a couple veteran schemes this week. I think is a new team going for it, all the way until Veterans Day.
I like it.
Beautiful looking car.
Still a couple more laps of pacing here. Garrett Maines up in the race lead. Only working the first caution 5 laps out of 250. And I'm already in pain. What about you, Sheldon? How you feeling? We're 2% done with this one.
Man, this is about as fun as the CAT scan I had done this morning. Having a blast. Oh, they're talking about the serial protester in the chat already.
Do you think that's who got Roman?
No one actually got me at all. So we can hit a little bit on that. We are a free man still. Nothing happened.
The reason he's not racing tonight is, as punishment, Ken said he's not getting a cool paint scheme like the rest of them, which means he can't be on track.
Oh, that's fair. Look at that. A team owner sitting down a guy that wrecked a teammate.
Allegedly. That's AI video.
Okay. We'll take your word on that. But either way, Garrett Maines, the guy that he allegedly wrecked, up in the race lead. To the green flag. and back to the gas. How long are we going to stay under green? We're already 3 wide coming down the front straightaway further back, so my guess, not very long.
No, probably not, but Maine's off to a decent advantage now. 0.3 of a second over second place, Cody Terlindi. That just being in control of this race is the biggest key as you see the 12 machine slide up the track. And that there, that's why being in control is so important. As they are 4 wide behind, they're beating and banging off each other coming out of turn number 4, a little bit further in the pack. See another 3 wide battle here. Jordan McAvoy up on the outside.
We've actually made it a couple laps. I'm shocked.
Don't say anything.
I don't have your curse, Sheldon.
Well, we're going to find out tonight if Roman has it. See Joseph Square down here on the bottom of the track. We're just way past the thing, Murray. Oh, there he goes. Around it is.
Alex Murray's listening to the broadcast. He wanted to prove me wrong. That's just plain rude.
This is a very easy mistake to make here.
Yeah, Alex,
80 machine down there. And
that was going to be a hell of a move by Alex right there. If he was able to pull that off, I mean, he would have had big momentum down in turn 1. Just, you know, like he said, he just barely clipped the curb, got him a little loose, and luckily he didn't kill the car though, so all is good. As long as he can come through the field, he'll be all good to go.
I'm wondering if he maybe checked out of it a little bit to avoid mowing over the back of Tommy. If it maybe caused the front tires to grip up a little more than he was expecting.
I think he maybe just mistimed it a little bit. I don't think he really checked up. I think he just slightly mistimed it, you know. He got a wide arc out there. He couldn't really see the curb and just barely nipped it.
I can't imagine many people checking up for Tommy anyway, so.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't.
I feel like you can get away with staying in the gas a good bit there too, to be fair also. Like he could have just stayed in the gas and hit Tommy, and honestly, I don't think Tommy wrecks there. These things are so damn gripped up. I don't think a little tap coming out of the corner at Martinsville is getting anybody that sideways. If it's square on the bumper anyway. If it's on the left rear, you know, coming out of the corner, I can see you turning somebody, but, you know, square into the bumper, nah.
See, my old ass remembers the day where if you even breathed on somebody, they'd go around guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. Now you have to slam the ever-living hell out of somebody. And then it still might not be enough.
Oh, my experience, it's actually you that gets turned around if you slam into somebody these days.
Can be. You gotta know where to hit them.
Yeah, I don't really know where to hit him. I think that's one of my problems. I may have tried to hit somebody, but it didn't really work out too well, and someone else getting caught up in it.
If the tip of your nose is at their door or their numbers, you're in the wrong spot.
Yeah, lessons learned.
Sometimes I wish we could just pipe the driver chat through.
Is it that good?
Oh, it's great tonight.
I don't have my wheel plugged in, so I can't turn on my chat. My key button's going. Might have changed that. But either way, Garrett Main's coming back up. Garrett Main's coming back up to the restart zone. Back to the green flag racing once again. Current longest green flag run is about 4 laps. We beat that.
No, we cannot.
Ooh, big wreck.
Yep.
No, huge crash in the back straightaway.
One Ryco car around in the middle of the back straight, stopped with another car, and then one at the end of 3. Running around as well. A lot of guys slow down the back. That's Tommy Gossett.
Oh, you hate to see it.
He just came out of 2 and got to the throttle a little bit too much. Maybe had a little bit of extra wheel into it, and just instantly snapped. Someone down there at the bottom tries to punch that throttle. As soon as he does, it just comes right around on him. There's no time to react with these.
Who else got caught up in that went down to 3?
There was a chain reaction after the fact. So you're right on board with Tommy Gossett here, coming through 1 and 2. Grabs that gas and just really awkward area to do it. Round she goes.
Yeah, that's tough. And, you know, when you get in a situation like that where you're not expecting the car at all to, you know, correct itself back to the right, it's so hard to not see that coming. You know, I hate to see it for Tommy, but it doesn't look like he's got too big of a damage, so I think he's going to have more than enough cautions to get back clean down pit road and fix it and be back out there.
Yeah, we saw Johnny Baldridge come back from 4 laps down to get a top 10 in the A Open, I believe, earlier this week. So we know it can happen, and we got a lot more laps, unfortunately, tonight. So I don't think the night's done for Tommy, but it's definitely not the way you want to start it. That's a lot of damage repair that you got to come down pit road time and time again for. Probably the first 10 cautions, you're staying down pit road. So the first 150 laps of this race are kind of out of the window, but then after that, that's whenever you can kind of start making your moves, seeing if you can do something, and hope that maybe the attrition takes out some other guys.
Oh, it's going to. Honestly, Tommy's in a good spot here.
Though.
Yeah, you know, Tommy's in a great spot because now he's going to not be racing anybody, right? So he's going to get all his damage fixed, whether he has 2-4 minutes. By the time he gets completely fixed, we'll probably be about lap 100 maybe, right? And then he can start racing while everyone else is down pit road fixing their damage. So if you're going to get damaged, you definitely picked the right time to, you know, screw up and hit the wall head on. So he's got that going for him at least.
Tim in the chat saying that his pick is Roger Pierce. You know, Tim, I like Roger a lot. I think Roger's a good dude. I think he's a good racer. Typically clean, typically pretty quick. But man, anytime we broadcast a race that he is in, he has some issue. Something goes wrong where he is in a wreck. Sometimes it's his own fault. Sometimes it's not. I don't know what to tell you. Whenever it's the broadcasted races, Roger does not ever finish in the top 5.
I will give him a shout out.
Like it's not his fault. But.
I will give him a shout out though. He did win Wednesday night NiS. He ended up pulling that thing out. I don't know how. I woke up and saw he won. I was like, what in the hell happened to everybody else? So who knows? But he did pull it off.
He's got the speed. He wins races, but he does not do the same thing for the broadcasted races. I don't know what it is. He's got like the bad jinx bug that Sheldon has.
I do got another good story about Roger here once after we get another caution.
Who knows? That could be 15 seconds away or 50. Probably nothing outside of that, but either way, green flag about to come out. Garrett Maines, Roger Pierce, teammates up in the front row in that new paint scheme for the Ryco cars this week. Terlindy, new paint scheme on him this week too with that Team Conti paint on the front nose. He's trying to push for second.
Terlindy pushing Maines through turns 1 and 2. Maines getting a decent advantage out of the deal though. Right now, Terlindy down to the bottom of Roger Pierce coming out of turn number 4. Give second spot to Terlindy as we come into turn number 1. Oh, huge crash.
28 around on the front straightaway. I don't know how much more contact there was. There's a lot of tire smoke other places through the pack. But not the biggest wreck. It's weird to me. This is a pretty big field, right? 36 cars. I would think that there would be more issues or whatever. Oh. 17.
Oh, that was
I'm still first. So
that was net code.
I think my dude was trying to Ross Chastain on lap 22.
Yeah, he was up there. I would expect these wrecks to take out more people, but surprisingly, they've been pretty tame so far.
I don't think
after that.
I don't think Rodriguez made contact with the 17. None at all.
That was net code. That was a really bad. There's no way he turned his wheel that fast to cause that. That definitely had to be a net code hit.
Oh, that sucks.
So back to my Roger Pierce story.
Oh, Eddie Rose got clipped too. I don't know if we saw that, but Eddie Rose got clipped too. And was spinning down towards turn 1. I missed that one.
Here we go. We get to see it. What happened to Eddie?
Yeah, dude. Oh, second time tonight.
Inside of Nike again here. Nope. Well, it looked like a double net code maybe, or did Nike just catch him on the quarter there?
That's a fair bet. Oh yeah, we do. We really need to keep up with cautions. Darby, can we start keeping up with that in chat? Let me see.
That was. So don't be around the 28 tonight. Figured that one out.
I think that dude got more hits right there than Aaron Judge did in the World Series. I mean,
Yeah, I
took
think that
2
was
cars
true.
out with 1 Necco is pretty good.
I am absolutely hoping we get to finish this thing off before I have to take my daughter to kindergarten in 2 years, though.
All right, but I do gotta. So back to the Roger Pierce, not doing well in these broadcaster races. We were racing NIS. I forget what day it was, whatever. It was Richmond, and I told Roger, man, I like playing with my food, and that motherfucker went out there and beat me. I was pissed. So, Roger, he hasn't done well in these broadcast races, but the skill is there. He's just gotta get through his mind game of, I think maybe not being able to be out there to compete with the Mainses and the Sean Conklins. And once he does that, I think he'll be all right.
Look at that, absolutely calculated. That is peak male performance right there. As we look at Roger Pierce inside of the machine. There's one of our other picks right there, Keegan Sabillo. Darby's pick didn't get mentioned earlier, but 77 Mac Tools machine looking pretty good, sitting there in 4th place.
Yeah, it's a terrible pick.
And there's Vincent Crowe, flippers up at the front. That never works out well for him.
I gotta give Keegan some crap. Oh, he's got a dolphin on the side. It's not the Quinn Half paint scheme anymore. I can't rag on Vincent anymore. Unless he pits from the 3rd lane, then the Quinn Half jokes will be back.
Can that be JJ Yelly instead?
Nah, Quinn Half is more recognizable to me. Either way, Garrett Bates coming up to the green flag once again. How many times am I going to say that tonight? But he's cleared for the race lead before we get down to 1. Terlindi in that battle for 2nd. Didn't get a great jump.
Oh,
and
there he is.
going around. I just said it wasn't a great thing. And he gets turned. Vincent Crowe gets into him coming down to turn number 1. And we're under caution number 5 at lap 28.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
no.
Okay. That's...
It's a day at Martinsville summed up right there.
Sometimes I think, man, I really do think that, these days with this car, if it was the Gen 4, I wouldn't think this, but with this car, I'm like, man, I really think that there are iRacers out there that could go out there and be, like, actually relatively competitive if they went into some real races. And then I see little snippets, and I think Sabilo actually came down a little bit there.
Yeah.
He kind of crowded Vincent there a little bit too much, but, watching that, the car in the distance just fly into the outside wall afterwards, I'm like, well, maybe not. Maybe there's not too many iRacers that could actually go out there. I mean, a lot of silliness, and all you have to do is watch one Martinsville race, and all of your hope for iRacing kind of is thrown out of the window, right?
That was a hard hit for the 22 machine. This is the pace card.
Action.
Once again, I'm just so glad we have the Ghost pace card instead of what we have on R Factor, because he would have just gotten launched to the moon.
The reason why I set the caution thing at 28.5 is because I believe we had 29 or 30 in the fall of last year or the spring of this year. I don't remember which it was, but we had a ridiculous amount in 25 laps last time.
I think
I don't have faith.
I think we're gonna stay under 23.5. I believe in these guys. I believe in them.
If we were in a car that had damage, I would agree. But you fix up
them.
the damage and you're right back out there wrecking again.
Hey, Austin, look who's cracked into 20th place. DeCox in 20th.
Good for him. He's doing great. He's lasting a long time out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Tan Guy DeCock needs to bring back the fabulous Tan Guy DeCock paint scheme when he's in our broadcasted events.
I need DeCock and Matt Cox to get in a wreck together.
Oh, they just said until Garrett stops boating in our ears in Discord, we're gonna keep wrecking. trying.
I can't tell you, it does get wild in that Discord.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I can't tell you. Some of that is true, what they're saying. I can't.
Oh, I can
I can't
believe that.
confirm.
I can believe that. I couldn't imagine. Hey, Scar, pulling in again. 5 yellows. Working lap number 33. How long can we last? Garrett Main's coming back to it. Green flag out. He's clear again, side by side for second. Terlendi, he's got the nose in front this time. 3 wide a little bit further back because we haven't learned that we need to be a little bit patient in the early going at a race at Martinsville. That's 250 laps. We want to be here all night. One guy is Ross cascading the fence coming out of turn number 2 because that's also a very viable strategy on lap number 34. But we're still side by side coming out of turn 4 for second place here. Terlendi has not got it sorted out with Pierce, and the yellow flag's out because somebody else did something stupid.
Whoa, Pierce is
There
around.
something stupid for second. I said something was going to happen to Pierce. I didn't think it would be after the yellow flag came out. Luckily, everybody avoids. But who did the stupid thing? Who did the stupid thing?
All right, we're watching
Christopher
Tanguy
in the
DeCock up there, and more Christopher in the 30 just loses it and parks it.
Right.
Kind of shocked that I brought the caution out, honestly.
That's a yellow.
He didn't really come to a complete stop.
And then the top 2, Roger Pierce losing out on this one.
Yeah, Pierce just gets up there to the top. Same thing we saw with Tommy Gossett a little bit earlier. Gets to the throttle a little quick. Up top, man, you know, what I ran in the Xfinity car this week, it was terrifying to be up there. So I'm imagining it's pretty much the same in the Gen 7 car. And Pierce just admitted in the chat, upon further evaluation, I did just lose talent on the top. His exact words.
I'm glad we could get that transcribed.
Honestly, man, the way the chat's been this race, I feel like the drivers should commentate it for us.
There are some races like that, yes. There's, in a race like Martinsville, man, it's gonna get heated, and it's only lap 38. It's gonna get wilder and wilder.
I mean, we saw it happen Monday, right? I mean, we saw there was this one team, I don't remember exactly which, but one of their drivers like tried wrecking the other one and failed pretty miserably.
Did he? Who was that?
Yeah, but he got sat down by his teammate this week. I don't remember
Who
what
would
his name
sit?
was either.
I mean, who would, in their right mind, think about wrecking a teammate? I mean, that's
I
just
have no
ridiculous.
idea.
Like, if you're really gonna wreck a teammate, are you really even belong on a team? Like, what the heck?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially because
Any
like
guy.
the guy is kind of like known as Mr. Third Place. Like if the guy like brought home trophies, I would see like I would get keeping him.
Right?
like,
yeah.
If it's just like the bronze medal every time, is it really worth it?
I think that guy got a few silvers. I think I know you're talking about. I think he might have got a few silvers recently. All right.
Yeah,
But
yeah. He
I
was like,
do- I
so
do
maybe
agree.
there's maybe there's like some potential in there that he sees.
No,
I mean-
he's at his peak age. He's going downhill. He hit 30. His reflexes are getting slower, and he's
Eyes
just
are probably going bad too.
eyes going bad. And he's got young talent coming on the team. He's probably going to kicked off here soon. So, yeah, but it's all right.
Well, we do know that you can get your eyes fixed with Ben Kyron, optometrist. We did find that out Monday night.
I think we go over 10 laps here. Green flag.
The other thing we learned Monday night was what manslaughter looks like.
I don't know. Garrett's still racing. I see him
Can
out
we
here.
confirm that? Can we confirm that?
Attempted.
Broke his
Well,
collarbone too.
6 cautions and 40 laps. And, well, our guest commentator is saying we're going to make it 10 this time. That's a tall order. But we're going to wait and see. Garrett Main's back to the gas. Doesn't get a good jump over Conklin. A little bit of a stack up further back to the field as we dive into
Conklin.
one.
Conklin with a huge shot to the back of race leader Garrett Maines. This is the show we've been waiting for, but it's getting ruined already. No yellow.
Oh yeah, we're going 10 laps, 100%.
Is that all we needed? We just needed a little bit of hope. Some guy half spinning off the corner, slamming the fence, but no yellow. That's all we needed.
Much battle right now, shaping up for third place. Matt Coker down to the inside of Cody Chalendi. Coker is going to get it with a huge launch out of turn number 4. Coker is somebody you're going to want to keep an eye on because that dude absolutely cooks when we come to these short tracks. At least when I was on here a lot more active back in the day, he was insane here.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, Cody's someone that wasn't mentioned as possible winner of this race, but with him making the switch over to Conti, you know, I think this week's his first week over there, I think he's going to try and prove a point and get out here and win him a Friday night top split NiS for Team Conti.
Yeah, and there's something about, you know, switching over to a new team. It really changes everything for you. You know, if you've been somewhere for a while that, you know, has good results, but you haven't been able to find it, you know, if you're like the 4th or 5th guy on a powerhouse team, you go over to a little bit of a different organization. Sometimes you just find something that you never found elsewhere.
Yeah, and Cody, he's a good driver, man, when he was over, you know, with Ryco. I've known Cody for quite a bit, and he's got talent, man, so I think he's going to succeed over there. He's going to do well, and it's going to be fun to watch him, see how he manages his way, possibly in trying to get this week.
Yeah, Cody is, from what we've seen all year, pretty tremendous driver. You see the field kind of starting to single file themselves out here. A little battle shaking up here, though.
Vincent Crow goes around out of turn number 4. The yellow flag's flying.
That was 10 laps, right?
10.
We didn't make it 10?
6.
We were close, right?
6. Let's see. We restarted on 41, and the caution came out on 47. So we made it 6.5 laps.
This is weird. Were we doing this Monday night with people like self-spinning?
It's pretty damn close. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, I self-spin Monday night. Never mind, JK. I remember now.
I wanted
That was a long
slap.
time ago.
I want to slap each one of y'all with a tack hammer, at least once.
You know, just from my race experience, I wonder if it's like when I self-spin, like I swear the car got like 10 times tighter than it was all race. And I just had so much wheel into it, and it just snapped on exit. So I wonder if maybe that's the problem. I don't know. Maybe it's these setup builders out here, Ken Byron, that are, you know, maybe it's a little too tight.
Well, I mean, we haven't seen Maines or Conklin self-spin.
Yeah, but those two are aliens, man. I don't even think they're from this planet.
No, they're not. When I found out that Conklin is still very much a child, I kind of cried a little bit.
You know, I give Conklin so much crap. It's like I get on here, you know, to kind of race a little bit and have fun. And it's like I got another freaking child in the chat Discord, Conklin, making weird noises all the time.
Is he racing in real life?
He races go-karts, and actually, I think he broke his collarbone recently from racing go-karts. I guess
he needs to be racing in real life. If he's that fast at that age on iRacing, you need to, you know, hopefully his parents would put him in it.
Well, some might say his lifelong dream is to be a NASCAR driver one day. I may have told him it's not going to happen. He needs a new career, but hey, maybe it will.
Don't shoot him down like that. You never know.
There's
new avenues these days.
Hey, sometimes kids need tough love. And
there's new avenues these days.
I think Conklin needs it.
If you tell him that he's got to work his ass off and like actually prove it, it's not like just a lollygag like he's playing a video game the whole time. You got to treat iRacing like work. Then yeah, he could make it. Anybody that starts at that young of an age, I believe, could have a shot if they get into a real car in their teens.
In all fairness,
if they're really quick.
Oh, he's at 16, so he's got a couple more years. If we ain't there, then hit the McDonald's frying line, buddy.
As soon as you hit your 20s, you're out of trying to get to NASCAR. Yeah, of course you can do like late model stuff. I'm gonna do late model stuff at some point in my life, just because I've done iRacing. I'm like, yeah, screw it, I'll do it at some point, just cause. But NASCAR, no, I'm 26, so we're throwing that out the daggum window at this point. But somebody like Conklin, 16, or if you got a 13-year-old, 14-year-old that's 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 iRating, I'd be like, He needs to be in a real car because he could actually have talent.
Yeah, you know, I thought about real life racing, but then I realized I can't really drive a manual. So unless they got an automatic series out there, I might be able to succeed a little bit.
Buddy,
But
you could learn how to drive
if
a
you want me
manual
to shift, if you want me to
oval.
start shifting, I'm blowing engines.
You could learn how to drive a manual at an oval. You shift twice up, and then it sits there for the whole freaking race.
They got anti-stall clutch in
I
real
don't
life.
know. Some series probably do.
What about automatic or
No,
no? Hey, I'm screwed.
probably not.
I'm screwed.
You're asking for a lot. Garrett Main's in the lead. Another restart. Oh, he checked out big time on this
huge
one.
checkup.
He's trying to make us wreck. Screw you, Garrett. Stop.
No,
Asshole.
that's a restart game that we do over at Ryco, which just happened.
Oh yeah, he's trying to wreck everybody.
No, Conklin, as you can see, someone's outside trying jumping, and he actually jumped it pretty well, and he's still hanging out there. And if he can hang out there for this whole lap, I think Conklin's gonna get by Garrett.
Steve Conklin with a deep dive down to turn 1, right to the right rear quarter panel. Garrett Maines still there. Get a really good launch up on that outside line, but going to fall back in, try to give a boot to the back of the 1 machine. Here he comes to the inside. Sean Conklin now to turn number 4. Dead heat at the line.
Yeah,
Important to
Conklin.
just get your nose in front, man. Get your nose in front. If the yellow flag flies, you'll be the leader from there. You can control the race. Can Conklin just keep that nose in front long enough for the yellow to fly?
Oh, Maines way wide into turn 3, trying to set up for an undercut, but Rex having behind him. Solace is around.
Oh, one hard into the outside wall out of turn 4. Big stack up, big check up. One towing back to pit road, and it's Roger Pierce. I told you guys, you can't pick Roger. You can't, Tim, you can't pick Roger. Something happens every broadcasted race. It just happens.
Man, that's exciting. 3 laps. That's great.
We're watching it. Solace just gets the boot from the 41 machine coming into turn 3.
Dead.
And nowhere that Roger Pierce can go.
So Houghton wrecked a 22, and his teammate was the unfortunate bystander that just got clobbered.
I can't imagine Houghton would have done that.
I've never seen James Houghton wreck somebody.
Never. Not once.
No comment.
Anytime I'm in I don't race much anymore, but anytime I register for a race and I see James Houghton is in the session, I'm thinking I'm never passing that guy. Like there's no chance. Even whenever I'm faster than him, there is almost zero chance. If that racetrack doesn't have three lanes that I can use, I'm not getting past him. He is the Ryan Newman of iRacing, I swear to you.
He is very hard to pass. He knows how to. He can be 6/10 slower, and you're still gonna struggle to pass. He just knows how to position his car, and make it tough on people. But I think he just overcooked it a little bit right there.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
just unfortunately, I don't think Solo's got too much damage. So that's good for him. But unfortunately, I think Roger, took the brunt of that.
I don't hold the Martinsville wrecks over anybody too hard unless it's like really egregious at this point, because everybody, I mean, we've had 8 cautions in 58 laps. Like at this point, like, are we going to harp on one caution over the other and, really dig on Houghton for that one? I'm not at this point. Like if it's another racetrack and we ran 150 lap screen and he did something stupid, sure. But man, it's just this racetrack. I don't know what it is about this racetrack and this service. Are we just really this inept, this ignorant, this stupid?
Yeah.
Or is there something wrong in the game? Like, are we really just this dumb?
Yes.
Here's my theory.
Thank you.
Kind of in the realm of vortex theory, I guess. But it comes down to we're so used to getting cautions all the time that everybody's charging so damn hard to try and gain spots before the next caution comes out that they end up being the next caution.
I agree with you a little bit, but a lot of the problems is coming off the corner, with people getting loose, or just barely, hitting the curb. I think it's just you need a little bit of patience. Like, it was 250 laps.
Do we not, get a little loose out of corners at other racetracks? And I get it's hard to save at Martinsville. It's hard to save at flat tracks or things. The next gen's harder to save than other cars once you've got that thing kicked out. But like, what about Martinsville in particular? And I get it's a short track, but like, what the heck are we doing? I mean, 8 cautions, 60 laps?
I think it's just a setup, man. You cannot turn right in these cars at this track. Yeah, this is the way it's been the past few years, and I think it's just continuing.
It's unfortunate. Either way, got a different leader, so we have had a couple green flag laps to get a little bit of a change up front. Not playing the games this time, immediately get to the gas. Clear to the race lead, trying to gap Garrett Maines for a little bit before it is reached by caution.
Talking to the point right now, Maines tucked in line right behind him. Bumper all over the back of the 54 machine, and Matt Coker holding on pretty strong, just a couple car lengths back in third. Side by side a little bit further back. See, I think that's Miller Bonds down there on the bottom, but we got a car way loose down the back straightaway. One heck of a save, though.
Yeah, had some contact with the wall out of turn number 2. Somebody had a pretty hard hit. Had some guys scattering. Like Roman said under the caution, you can't turn back right. So I always get nervous whenever I see people go way low down the straightaway with this place. Because, you know, you got to go back up right before you get down to that curbing down there for the corner. So getting back up the racetrack could be a little difficult. Everybody able to get by okay there. But we do have a 2-wide battle. Brandon Mule to the outside. Oh, man, he turned in on Harper there. Timothy Harper on the inside. Had the groove, and Brendan turned down like he wasn't really there. Made some contact. Bailed out of it. Sabilo, who got turned earlier, fighting his way back into the top 10.
And Alex Murray actually in top 10 back there after spinning. I think he might have been the first caution, running in 8th place. You know, I think he went all the way back to 35th, be able to make it back in 8th place in 65 laps and miss all the chaos that's been happening. It's pretty impressive, and his car looks pretty damn clean. So he's got a good chance to get back up there, battling for the lead.
Oof.
Yeah,
Sabilo had the spot a little bit further back on Emil. Sorry, Sheldon, but Sabilo had the spot, overcooked the brakes heavy, and almost just completely overdrove that 77 out of the groove. Gave the spot back up to Brendan. What were you saying, Sheldon?
Just one heck of a drive for that 22 machine, you know, being the first caution on the night. Back up here into the top 10. And then we got another wreck.
Well, that was
Flipper.
maybe our longest run, 7 laps.
We're getting
Vince
closer to
Smith,
10.
I kind of hope that thing's upside down. No hate to Vincent, but like, it says Flipper on the side, so like, Flipper.
Oh man, there's a fight in the driver chat.
Oh, who would have thought? It only took 9 cautions.
This is beautiful. I wish we could get out of the car and just start throwing gloves and helmets
Who's
at
mad
people.
at who? Who's mad at who?
Well, see Vincent get a shot from the 84 machine here.
Yeah, you're
honestly,
true, Vision. That was way too long of a run. I cannot stand the long green flag runs like that.
Yeah, man. Us 2-lap heroes got to shine somewhere. This is our week.
They should just only let you pit like every 5 cautions at Martinsville.
You know,
Honestly,
pitting actually is about to become very important. You know, a strategy of this race. I think we did learn Monday night that tires do mean something. You know, you may not burn a lot of it, but the heat buildup, I think, is what the big thing here this week is. And them colder tires, you know, when you get them compared to someone who might have been out there all race, you're gonna blow their freaking doors off. And it's gonna start getting to the point with these cautions where, you know, when do you pit? When's the right time to pit? You know, what's gonna keep you up front when everybody else pits? And it's starting to get to that point, I think. You know, 70 lap 70, almost halfway, getting there.
And more importantly, when's the best time to make the last pit stop? That's the important thing. Like, when can you make the last pit stop to get yourself back up front to where newer tires behind you aren't going to eventually catch you again? How many laps to go would be that point in your mind, Nick, if you're out there?
You know, that's tough to say because you don't know I don't think it's ever going to go green. So I would say,
assume it's going to continue this trajectory.
If it's going to continue this way, I'm coming down probably I think a lot of people are going to think lap 150, right? Because people are going to look at the whole number 100. So I'm probably going to come down maybe 20 laps before that, get my tires. Hopefully we can try and keep them cool through all these cautions that we're going to continue to have. And I beat everyone before we get to lap 50. And maybe that's when other people will start coming down.
120 laps is a lot to ask. I know a lot of them under caution, but you never know if that is leaving the door open for somebody on newer tires a little bit further back to have enough time to get a run at you.
It's
I'm not saying it's wrong.
Yeah,
You very well could be right. I'm just, whew, that's a lot of laps. It is a lot of laps.
Well, I wasn't very right Monday night, so maybe my strategy I think it's wrong.
No, I'm not hating. I'm not hating. That was good. That was good strategic information. But you always got to question it. You never know going into these things, and especially whenever, you know, a lot of these iRacing races I feel like can be straightforward with only a few little things that can throw a wrench in it. But whenever you're in a race where cautions fly every 5 laps, the whole thing kind of gets turned on its head with the pit strategy stuff at the end of it. So it's hard to predict.
I'm hoping we get lightning in the area myself.
I would not mind that one bit. Let's program rain shortenings.
Is it striking the one?
Series.
The one car? Is it gonna strike the one car?
That would be okay.
You did pick them. It is likely.
Conklin back to the green flag and easily up to the lead. Main's in a weird position with Terlindi looking to his right rear. Should be able to clear him as we get through turn 2. He does. Side by side for third in his door. The yellow flag's flying again down to turn 1. I see some smoke. Caution number 10. Wow.
73 laps in. I think we've done, what, 20 laps green?
Maybe. We've done more than that. 32, maybe? I'm not quite sure who that was that wrecked towards the back of the field. Might have been.
Oh, I see. Solace was hounding the 17
Rodriguez,
there.
I think it was Rodriguez. Yeah, Rodriguez got turned down into the corner. I actually think he might have chopped the nose off the 19. 19 kind of threw it back under there. Like it seemed like the 28 could have drove down to the bottom of the corner, but he stacked himself up. He got sideways. Yellow flag comes out, even though he ends up saving it. And so we're under the 10th caution. And well, 10 cautions, I think that's a good point to, well, never mind. We'll wait one more. Rodriguez just sideways for a moment, but yellow flag.
See, in situations like that, I feel like the guy who's entering behind him's got to realize, like, there's no room for all three of us. Like, there's no way this is working out. So just why not back out of it? Like, sometimes I just don't understand the logic. You know, I understand, you know, you get this many cautions, people are like, you know, F it, I'm just sending it. But God, it is very frustrating sometimes to see in the, I guess, the racecrafts people.
Once you've already gotten to the turn in point, you can't throw it up the inside of somebody after that. Like, the corner's starting, they've already committed to their line. At a place like this, at the do or die moment, like that's after the curving has started here. You're turning in, you're committed to your line. Getting somebody throwing it in last second, it's just not going to work out, period. Like you said, just the racecraft. There's a severe lack of it, and I think it's just gotten worse since the introduction to this car. This car definitely promotes poor racecraft, I think.
You know, I feel like some tracks we definitely put on a good show. I don't know what it is. I think it's just freaking.
I'm not arguing that.
It's just Martinsville, I think. Like, it's just a short track package. Like, I don't know. People just don't have a lot of laps. Don't know if they hit the brakes at this point, they're going to go this far into the corner and wreck the guy. You know what it is.
Well,
but
it's just that with this car, right, with having so little horsepower, you're not gaining momentum coming out of the corner down the straightaway to make your passes. Like, yeah, you still put that into it, but a lot of it for a lot of people is diving into the corner, braking later, driving in deeper at the mile and a half, just lifting later than the guy on the outside, even if you're not side by side. That's how people make passes all the time in this damn thing, because it's just a momentum race. And if you can beat them down to that white line at the bottom of the corner at so many places, where the curving down here, you basically have the spot. I think it promotes bad racing. Or maybe aggressive. Yeah, I say bad. I mean, it's fun to watch, but man, from the driver's seat, I hate it.
Yeah, here in Richmond are two of the most depressing tracks when it comes to that too, I've found.
Richmond turn 3 can get pretty bad. I feel like,
Richmond? I love Richmond.
I like the track, but I feel like just issues happen. But either way, green flag again. Can it have some staying power this time? Garrett Maines might not have staying power in second. Terlindi driving in a little deep. Maybe a little too deep.
He was nice to him there.
Between the two.
Trelendi gave Maines a huge break there because he could have just kept sliding it up there and doored him out of the way, but Trelendi letting Maines live to fight another day, but they're still deadlocked for second place right now with Maines pulling the advantage down the straightaway. But Trelendi going to set it deep back down into turn number 1. I think Maines is going to get him, though. He's doing so much better on that outside line than Cody is on the bottom at the moment. Comes Maines with a huge arc. And that's going to get him clear coming into turn number 1.
I think that may be the first time tonight we've seen the outside line work a little bit. You know, we saw Conklin get to the outside of Garrett Maines earlier. It didn't quite work out for him. He gave Garrett the bumper, which was able to get him by Garrett. And right there, I think Garrett was able to make it work. I'm kind of surprised Cody wasn't able to get by him.
And here we are looking back on the 23 machine of Matt Coker as he rides behind the 12 of Harper. The 12 machine looks pretty nice. I like that candy apple red. His premier cars look pretty stout.
Sabilo getting sent down to turn number 3 further back. Nanki got into the left rear. Sabilo still spinning. Oh, and he finally gets finished off. I feel like he may have, or could have been given a little bit more grace. Whoever that was, I'm not quite sure who that was on the top.
I think it was Rodriguez that got him. No.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a record.
It's Tommy. It's Tommy.
No, it's Tommy.
It was Tommy. Ah, Tommy Goss. I was just trying to help him.
That's going to be right to the left front tire. That's not where you want to be hit.
Running on board with Sabilo. As you see, there's a block on Nanki behind him. Trying to get that bottom. You want to be defensive to hold the inside, and just Tommy right into the door.
We're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break of the racing action here at Martinsville. When we come back, we got more cautions on the other side.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world.
Welcome back to the Ryco Performance Friday Night NiS Top Split from the Martinsville Caution Way. John Conklin getting ready to get us back under the green flag. probably not for long. We got 3 wide already coming out of turn number 4. I don't know how you managed to get 3 wide before we get to the start-finish line, but rules be damned, I suppose. Garrett Bates fighting on the outside of Terlendi, but Terlendi's going to take second from him.
Oh, huge black, a little bit further in the pack.
Why are we throwing blocks, dude? We're at caution 11, lap 89. Stop. We're wrecking further back. Why?
Oh, Terlendi's not going to like what Garrett just did to him.
Well, Terlendi threw a block coming down to the corner.
Yeah.
I just
know there's some recent bad blood between those two.
What are we doing with the blocks? What do we think? What do you think is going to happen whenever you just barely clear somebody? They're on your inside. You decide I'm going to turn hard left, and then we're going to break 50 feet later. Do you really expect not to get run over? I'm not saying that's what happened in this scenario, but man, I'm seeing that time and time again. Coming out of the corner, I mean, they're wrecking a little bit further up. But I'm just the blocks going right before the braking zone are throwing me off so bad because we're not even halfway. We've had 12 cautions now in 90 laps. Why are we throwing a block right before the braking zone of a corner for 10th, 15th, 20th? It doesn't. What's the thought process?
What you think when you drive?
Absolutely.
Huh. 84 machine just gets loose there, clips the 36. But McAvoy, and they were still wrecking in front of him. Sabilo got turned around. What feels like the 20th time tonight.
You know what the scariest thing is when I get in a wreck and I wreck? Is when I'm like trying to spin my car around. I'm afraid I'm gonna fucking spin my car around and someone's gonna plow me because I don't have like triples. Like I can't see.
Yeah, same.
So I'm just doing it in the blind. I'm like, God, I hope no one's coming.
Well, you know, the NASCAR vehicles, you can like flick spin the thing pretty good to where you don't really move too far from where you're stopped at if you're facing the wrong direction. And I went to do some road course racing in some GT3s and got spun sideways. Tried to do the same thing, and man, the traction control didn't work the same way. Got protested for that. Wasn't good.
I've never been protested.
Hang on, I gotta be careful. I might get banned again. Oh man, the best one I ever had was there's a guy in the Xfinity series who may or may not drive a yellow Mustang with Arial font, and he may be from Iberia. Yeah, that fella would intentionally wreck me and protest me, and would win the protests every time. There was like 3 weeks in a row. There was like 3 weeks in a row.
Should have been saving the replay.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy was fun. In his banana boat yellow Ford Mustang with the white trim.
We have a serious serial protester problem right now too on the iRacing service. I think certain people's protest buttons need to be taken away.
It was the hash slinger, dash slinger, something dasher dude from SpongeBob. Or something like that.
Slasher.
Yeah, something slasher.
Yeah, name rhymed with Juno. Edstrom probably remembers that fella.
This is what Cody needs to do on this restart right here. That's about to happen. Garrett's gonna try and maybe jump it.
Let's wreck them both.
So he gets a good start, right? When Cody sees Garrett go, that's when you go. To stay on the outside.
Oh, Cody's way too far back right now.
Restart number 12 on the night. Conklin back to the gas. Terlendi not even going to fight Garrett Maines on this restart. Starting way too far back.
Yeah, I think he was.
They came up to the restart zone.
I think he was restarting the freaking ISM. He was like nowhere close.
Yeah,
oh my God! Head onto the wall back there.
Oh, they're still wrecking up here at the front.
Give it up for caution 13. Caution 13. Give it up for caution 13. We still got 29 of the 36 cars on the lead lap, so we still got plenty of people to wreck.
See, the new damage model.
Out there? I don't know.
The new damage model is cool and all, but God, I just really wish we'd start blowing engines when we hit the wall again.
Yeah, same. We need to start We need to have it to where we start eliminating people.
Oh.
After a few of these.
DeCock got turned by McAvoy there.
Back it up, Terry. We're not even 100 laps in, and we're already an hour into it. So we're making fantastic time, guys.
See, that used to be a DNF right there. Should bring that back.
I think we'll get it here. I think when we get to lap 100, I think we'll be good.
I don't.
I think I'd have a better chance of getting myself pregnant than this thing going green.
I think we'll be good once we get to about lap 243.
Oh my God! Protest Sean. He's freaking running the apron. What a cheeser! Someone, where's the client?
Yeah, you didn't do that during qualifying.
No, I didn't qualify. I
that's
did not.
right.
I did not qualify Monday night. Maybe that's part of my problem. I don't know, but yeah, no.
No, that's
No,
not
I
up
didn't
here.
do
That
that.
was a bold strategy.
I'm protesting.
Well, you know, a race like Martinsville, if we're talking like maybe points wise, like this is a drop week anyway. Let's be real. So I was like, I'm just gonna have fun, and I had lots of fun Monday night. It was a blast.
Somebody
Yeah.
page Optimus Klein. Get him in here. Protest.
Honestly, yes, give him to ban the whole lobby.
Honestly, I'd be okay with it. I'd probably back him on this one.
But this is a guaranteed win for the pace car tonight.
And he guaranteed most laps led. We don't know if he'll be out there for the finish just yet. We got 3 green white checkers to play with tonight. But we've also had a lot of restarts with wrecked race cars on the first lap.
See, that's the bet we should take. Does the pace car lead the last lap?
No, I don't think so. I think we go green.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think
I
it
don't
does.
think we get green. I don't think we get 3
Three
green white
times in a
checkers
row?
And,
Yeah, I don't think so.
And get another caution.
I think we hit the green flag. I think these guys are good enough to maybe go 1 lap. In 3 shots.
4 tries. Yeah.
Yeah, or 4 tries, whatever it is. I think we can go 1 lap.
But you say you think they're good enough to get it done, but at this point, it looks like these guys are driving by Braille.
Hey, Ray Charles was a good piano player, so I mean, maybe these guys can learn to drive and pro.
Driving on fuel alone.
Another restart. Restart 13. Sean Conklin to the gas again. Terlendi. This time a better restart from 3rd. Who would have thought? Side by side with Garrett Maines, even between the two. As they come through turns 1 and 2. 2 by 2 all throughout the field. This time nobody sideways coming out of turn number 2. I like that sight. I still see bigger. Oh, Terlendi. Oh, and we're still wrecking. Holy cow. We got a big, we got a jump fest coming out of turn 4. One slip in the 84. The 84's up and over on his lid.
Might be told.
He might be told. How did he just turn back over? Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, he's okay, never mind.
No, there's another one. It's on
There's another one? There's 2 of them?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's one on his side still in 3 and 4.
Logan Powers.
Can he stay there the whole race? Like, would you consider just walking away and just leaving your car there?
Honestly, I would. At this point, screw
I
him.
want somebody to hit him.
He's trying to do like the Grand Theft Auto flip, you know? You hit the gas and turn, and it flips your car.
Oh, nobody helped
wheels.
him over? Come on, man.
Nope. Selfish.
At this point, I mean, you know you're going to knock the nose off it and put a new one on 2 more times in this thing. You can't park there.
That's so wild.
Look at that. Watch it flip back. This is the weirdest.
Yeah, I thought it was coming back over.
It's
like-
momentum. The momentum was carrying it back.
It was a little much.
It definitely looked like GTA for a second.
Do you think roof flaps would help in this situation?
Oh yeah,
Like
can we
more-
get a look at
more
Garrett
roof-
shipping Terlendi too?
Oh, no, he absolutely sent him. You see Maine's down to the bottom. Terlendi kind of crowds him a little bit. Round he goes and just everything decides it wants to hit Terlendi there.
What are you talking? What are you?
What?
What are you you talking about? This is Garrett hitting Terlindi.
I thought we just watched that from Terlindi's
No,
view.
no.
What the hell? I need to stop looking at my own replays then.
What the?
Yeah,
You lost your daggum mind.
dude, we've been under caution. All day.
God bless.
Need something to happen. It's not a wreck. Going insane over here.
You're doing fantastic.
I'm doing terrific.
Except you're not.
Never will. Never will change, Darby.
Change. A lot. Please. I'm begging
My
you.
mama said I'm perfect.
Well, your mama lied.
She said I am her specialist little boy.
Good for you. Timivision, if you haven't, I mean, if you can't tell, like, just listening to us on the caution flag, I mean, yeah, we've absolutely lost our minds at this point. I mean, I don't know how you keep the facade up.
I'm having a blast. This is
14,
great.
14 cautions? 14 cautions? Yeah, 14. Sean Conklin. 3 Ryco cars up to the front. That's what happens whenever one of them bumps Terlindi out of the groove, Mr. Maines. That was a bit of a naughty one on the last one, but Cody Terlindi nowhere to be seen. Maines up in second, Houghton fighting for third.
Well, Maine's right back to the rear bumper of Conklin, 3 and 4. Conklin will get a little bit of an advantage here, though, but Maine's giving him the bumper in 1 and 2. Huge shot, just about sent the 54 around.
And Maines knows that he's got to, you got to take advantage of it quick. You know the caution's coming at some point. Get in the race lead as soon as possible so that you can control the race. You don't know how many more opportunities you're going to get like this, where you're right on his back bumper, not having to fight somebody on a restart.
He's
Here
having-
it is.
He's
Moving
got
him.
him.
Conklin sideways, almost wrecking it. He's going to fall back to second place, and Garrett Maines goes back to the lead.
I don't think that's the last we're going to see of these two, though.
Oh, it's nice whenever we actually get a little bit of racing.
Yeah, no, this bump is gonna continue all night long between these two, and if Houghton gets up there, I guarantee you he's gonna get involved with this bump and go.
Yeah, I think that's a safe
see
bet.
it. Houghton using the bumper, man.
Yeah, are you sure?
Does not sound like
yeah,
him.
I mean, yeah, you know, Houghton, you know, he's a very clean guy.
Yeah.
You know, he's Canadian. He's got to be nice. So I don't think
Yeah.
he's ever used the bumper before, right? He's
No,
Canadian.
especially not at Talladega this year.
Wait, he's Canadian?
No. Yeah, he's Canadian.
Everything I've heard about Canadians is a lie.
Hey man, he's a great guy. He's clean.
Darby's
No
an
one has
implant.
problems with him. Houghton would never.
Darby's a government implant to make me think that Canadians are nice.
You think
Like
Darby's nice?
Sometimes.
What are you smoking, brother?
I feel like he takes a lot of shit. Oh.
Murray's
wow.
putting a little pressure on him though. Murray's top 5, battling for third.
After
You
wrecking.
know, I think he
Yeah,
qualified second. He's got speed.
Yeah, I was saying before we got one of the 30 cautions, that these premier cars look pretty good this week. 2 of them hanging out here in the top 5 within striking distance. How is Vincent Crow back up here in the top 10?
I was literally about to say that. I feel like I've seen that yellow A car in a lot of wrecks tonight. And he stopped it. Here he is.
Sabilo's 11th, and he's been in 2 or 3 wrecks. I don't. It's just getting to that point. Oh man, the yellow flag. I was starting to get used to the green being out. Should have done better.
I know these guys are worn out after that long green flag run.
Tommy Gossett, P7.
That was 8 laps. That was our longest green flag run.
Look, we went 6, we went 7, we went 8, so 9, 10. So we're almost there.
Caution 15.
Them Jimmy Johnson paint schemes are pretty cursed, aren't they? Paul get down there, a little bit of lockup, slides him up the track, a little bit net code between him and the 10, around goes to the 10. Backwards up against the fence.
Yeah.
Right on board with Whitendorf here. Not much he could have done aside from not go to the top.
Yeah, leaders came up pit road, so this is where the pit road fun is about to start.
Well, and Terlindi that came down on the last caution, so now he's going to be in front of these guys. How much is that going to matter? He's got the track position. Can he get through the rest of the slower guys in front and make it matter?
Where's he restarting? Houghton's in the lead. I don't know when's the last time he's pitted, so I don't know, but I would watch out when Terlindi and Garrett Maines get back around each other. I think that's going to be pretty interesting to see on what was said and what was, what's going to happen. And Houghton is barely not pitted, 120 laps, so holding on strong.
I don't think Houghton's going to be an easy pass, though. Going back to earlier statements, he has a knack for making that car about 8 lanes wide. Also, Solace electing to stay out here up to the 2nd position. So good last week at Homestead, but been a tale of 2 drivers for him when it comes to coming to Martinsville this week. Absolutely no luck here today.
I would agree that Houghton's not an easy pass, but I don't really know Solace, but I've seen him in a few of these races. I feel like he's not going to be afraid to use the bumper. So he's not an easy pass until that front bumper's, used on Houghton. And Houghton on the old tires, he's got less grip than anybody out there, and he just washes up the track, and, Donaldson's going to say, see you later, buddy.
So we got Tommy Gossett up here in the top 5, too. Starting
Terlindi
3rd.
came back down pit road.
That's a bold strategy.
I think he might have got a lot of damage. Maybe he's just, fixing it up.
Realistically, he should probably have toe damage after that shot to the left side that he caught, because that was a pretty hard piece of contact there. Crow and Sabilo, 4th and 6th, respectively.
Coming down to yet another restart. Working lap 120, still not at halfway. We're getting close. Hopefully the rain comes. James Houghton up in the lead as we work through the pit cycle. Green flag flying, still side by side, but not anymore. Solace getting a little twitchy, losing out on the lead. Houghton easily cleared to
Oh, they're wrecking in the back.
lead, and we're reckoning in.
Conklin around.
Conklin, no, one of the contenders. That's the danger of having to make the pit stop. Everybody's got to do it. He's way at the back. He must have had a speeding penalty or something. Oh, huge stack up. Oh, that's a pretty big hit to the right rear.
Was that Tangy Decoctus got him? I think
Was
it was.
See Conklin trying to go up to the top. 28 machine finds another wreck, gets into the back of the 24. Tan got cocked, and nowhere that Conklin could really go to get out of that.
Yeah, I guess you can say he got decocked. He got destroyed there.
He got decocked all right. On board with Tan guy here, and boom. Huge stack up in front.
Still got a long ways to go in this one. Might as well grab some popcorn. I mean, this is basically like a Marvel movie, right? I mean, this is like sitting down watching Avengers Endgame, except you're never going to get the same payoff.
I don't think I've seen any of the Avenger movies.
Really? I like the what? Our producer says he's not missing much. I'm not like an MCU mega fan or anything, but a lot of those movies are really good.
I'll be honest. I don't even know what MCU means. I'm not a big movie person.
So you're not into it, yet you sleep in your Iron Man jammies every night, Austin. Come on, you can't have both ways. Don't lie to us.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. I have a lot of Marvel memorabilia for sure. In fact, all I have are race cars sitting around my desk and all around my room. So that's about all I spend my money on.
I buy diapers. So I can't really spend my money on anything these days.
Yeah, I got 2 kids that always want to eat out, man. You know, Popeyes, a 5-piece tender meal is freaking $16. It's outrageous.
It is ridiculous.
That is
I'm very
outrageous.
happy I don't have any extra mouths to feed.
Dude, I went to Popeyes the other day. I spent $40 freaking dollars.
I spent $20 at McDonald's the other day on just McChickens.
How many freaking McChickens did you
didn't-
get? That's outrageous.
They've gone up, dude. It's nuts.
Timivision, that's Pixar, not Marvel. I think there's a difference there.
Oh, they're gonna bump that guy. He's at 14X.
Another restart. Houghton. Clear to the lead. There's your call for the restart. Who'da thunk it? No challenge. And Solace clear for second. We don't even get to race for second this time. We should wreck and do it again.
Oh, I see a little bit of smoke up at the front of the pack. A little bit of lockup. I think Solace shattered the tires coming into 3.
One was sideways.
That should have been a wreck there.
That was a good
Oh,
save.
God. 4 wide.
Arvik.
Oh.
Or Jersey, sorry. Oh,
Everything is
There we go.
fine.
Are you sure?
Fine.
we're
Yeah,
wrecking pretty
everything's
big down
fine.
the
No,
back
we're
straightaway.
fine. Everything's fine. We're good.
We watch.
Yeah, that didn't
Oh
work out.
my
Goodness
Where did
gracious.
that guy come from?
The yellow flag's out.
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
even know you
hit
could go
the gas
that fast
pedal.
in Martinsville.
To be fair, after caution 12 or so, I guess your reactions start getting a little slower. Maybe you're out of the zone.
Maybe he's a little older like me, man. You know.
Caution 17. Holy shit.
What point are we allowed to start drinking? Sweet. Also, the 84 down there with the 54 car pinned. He came over the radio and said, "We're going to sit down here because you're stupid." Kept it parked for a minute. I thought that was pretty funny. Nice touch.
Oh boy. A lot of talented race car drivers in the field tonight, obviously, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to touch on the fact that, I mean, this field, I mean, we're averaging only 1 caution per every 7 laps. I mean, that's a pretty damn good ratio. I mean, look at all those, look at this iRating, man. I mean, the SOF is 4,700 tonight, guys. I mean, that is a strong field, and man, they are putting on a show tonight. I mean, absolutely putting their best foot forward. I have not seen many mistakes all night. It's honestly inspiring to watch from the broadcast booth. All these guys come out here and put on the kind of show they're doing. Makes me really want to get out on the racetrack and do it myself.
Hey, Darby, you think we could get Brian Britt or other Nick in the booth? I think Edstrom's had a stroke.
I think I'm working just fine. lost faith in our ability.
No. Oh, Sols gets turned under yellow by the
Oh.
lucky
Okay,
dog.
well, yeah. And I thought I'd seen it all. Is his lucky dog not gone? Well, does he still get it? I thought that would ruin his. Okay, whatever. Can we get a replay?
The car was bright orange. How did you miss it?
Wait. Was it even the lucky dog? Why would he be getting the lucky dog with 1 to go?
I don't know what just happened.
We're coming to take 1 to green. Why would he be getting the lucky dog? We're coming to take 1 to green, so we should not be getting a lucky dog at this point. But for some reason, you can still go back. We can rewind or something real quick. We're only in the back straightaway.
Well, the pace car is back out, so somebody wasn't where they needed to be.
Yeah, we got 1 extra lap added, but we're just seeing. I mean, Jose's okay. Well, Jose was being interesting there, but either way. Yeah, I don't really know what Jose was doing there, to be honest. They've restarted, but honestly, who cares at this point? We've seen 18 of them. 3 wide for 4th. Yep, they're wrecking again, way back in the back of the pack. So who gives a crap that we missed that one? Timmy, I don't believe you. And for that, I'm giving you a commercial. Right now, right here. No, screw your replay, producer. Instant commercial break just for Timmy talking back.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game.
Welcome back to the Ryco Performance Friday night NIS Top Split from the Martinsville Speedway. That commercial was brought to you by TimiVision. Be sure to check out TimiVision for all your TimiVision needs. James Houghton up in the race lead, coming out of turn number 4. Back to the gas pedal, back to the green flag, side by side for second. Solace maybe with a little bit of... Oh man, we're already wrecking. That's fantastic. There's a lot of talent in the field tonight.
Hey man, it's cold tires. It happens. It's cold. Little cold tires. You know,
These tires are wide.
Spun them up a little bit.
These
you know,
these are the widest tires.
Maybe they put the wrong side on the wrong side. Maybe the right side's got 50 psi or something, and it's supposed to go on the left. You know,
They
it just
do not do that.
it just it happens. You know, it's going on pit road, fix your tires, and you'll be good to go.
Until iRacing comes out and says that there was a glitch that accidentally put tires on the wrong side of the car, I'm gonna go ahead and check that one off.
What the hell happened? Did he fall out of his chair?
Maybe his cat jumped on the side. You know, we don't know. I mean, hey, anything can happen.
It's wild.
Safety
Yeah, dude got caught snoozing. Yeah. He was maybe watching the game, the basketball game, and he's like, oh shit, we're going green. And just hit it a little too much.
Maybe I'm nitpicking now. Caution 19. Caution 19.
It could be worse.
I had a cat unplug my wheel once at New Hampshire. That was also how I realized that when you unplug a Logitech wheel while you're on iRacing, it just maxes out all your inputs. Yeah, we killed a few people in that one.
We have not even had a single double-digit green flag run, green flag lap run.
Well, good news is we have 100 laps still to go. We
dude.
we have 10 times the chance to make this happen still.
Okay.
I like my odds.
Oof.
Look, if you give me like plus like an 800 here, that we'll go 10 laps green in the next 100 laps, I'm putting money down that we do it.
Roger, I gotta ask you, now that I see that you're in chat, how are you feeling that you're not in this race, man? Like, I know you wrecked out and you're upset that you're losing iRating, but I would be so happy that I'm just not in this, honestly. Like, I would be miserable sitting here just pacing it 50, 40 miles an hour all night long. I'd happily give up 100, 120 iRating to not have to do it.
He's probably playing Call of Duty.
That'd be a lot more fun than racing in this, that's for sure.
Hell, at this point, all of his repairs are probably done, and he could probably get out here and gain some points.
I mean, he could. There are a couple people out of the race, so he could jump up here and or jump out here and pick up a couple if he really wanted to. Yep, he did say he's playing COD, so fair enough. James Houghton's still in the lead. A couple of the guys on newer tires starting to get up towards the front. Garrett Main's up in 5th. Somebody looking at the inside of Main's for 5th, but he's not going to be able to make the move stick. That was Conklin. Side by side for 3rd. Oh, getting a little tight there. Houghton down on the inside. Sorry, not Houghton. Joseph down on the inside, trying to get the spot away. Looks like he's going to take it.
Oh, here comes Solace with a deep dive on Houghton into turn 1. It's going to stick, too.
Oh, no, it's not!
Oh, Houghton's going to turn him. Oh, and Maines is around.
Oh, no.
They're all wrecking into 3.
Maine saved it.
Tommy Gossett's caught in it. Keegan. That looked like it's going to be so much bigger going into turn 3.
God bless,
You saw
man.
this car's dead sideways on the bottom.
Jose cleared himself right here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can't believe Maine saved that.
Yeah, that was a pretty good save by Mains.
Caution number 20.
I think he just snapped. I don't think he really tried to go. I think his car just snapped a little bit, and it just, unfortunately, James was still there.
Oh man.
Got to think some of these guys are getting close to the drive-through penalty, right? I mean, at some point, Keegan's been caught up in so many of these. Tommy's been caught up in so many of these. Vincent, I feel like there's got to be a handful of these guys that are getting to that point.
I wonder if we can get the incident count on screen. Is that a thing we have?
I don't think so.
"43 cautions. That's a lot. I don't think we're getting there. Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
I said over-under was 28 and a half. We are at 20 after 152.
I'm
liking what I said over-under.
I'm saying below 23 and a half. I think we're doing it. I think we're going to get together.
I wish I shared your optimism. I just, there's no way.
I mean, there's some good guys out here, you know. I think everyone's like got the practice laps in. I think we're good to go. I think we got 153 practice laps, and I think everyone knows their braking points and, you know, throttle points, and I think we got it.
Okay. You think we're gonna have less than 3 cautions over the last 96 laps?
Somebody's.
Oof, I don't know, man. If that happens, I would, man. I want to bet something on it. Like, there's just no chance. There's none. I mean, 20 cautions in 150, and you're betting for 3 in the last 100. I mean, at any point, Garrett Maines could just drive off in the corner and die. I mean, it could be anybody.
Oh yeah, drivers seem to love us right now. Austin.
Oh no, why's that?
No, I said we suck, so we keep missing wrecks or getting caught in. Stop damn wrecking, and we won't miss it. All right.
Yeah, I don't care about these
Just
people.
12 wrecks a lap.
And most of them are at the back, and we're not going to be watching at the back immediately on a restart. So stop wrecking for 20 at 3 laps after we go green. It's not freaking cool. I'm going to call out the next person that freaking does it. Even if you're lap down, stop even racing. Just ride, please.
Right now, looking at Matt Coker all over the back bumper of Cody Trelendi. Trelendi with a good recovery after that incident he was in earlier. Guess the car's not too hurt. Everybody kind of single filing out. A little bit side-by-side action here. You see Solis using that outside line. Trying to work himself back up to the front.
Look at that, drizzle squared on the outside. Haven't thought about drizzle squared all night. It's been pretty quiet. That may be a good thing, right?
I think that's a great thing. Oh, we got a wreck up here at the front. Hard into the fence. Looks like that's Brennan Mule in the 15 machine.
Yep, he was running 4th.
Hmm.
Terlindi got him.
See Terlindi getting a really good run, diving it down to the bottom. And, I mean, it's the same thing we saw a little bit ago. Just with Terlindi being the recipient. Oh, apparently we have extracurriculars under caution here.
Who?
I don't know, but somebody just said they got full throttled.
Had a 3-car, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Coming down to 3, oh no. Justin Nenke.
What? No. Oh, yeah, he cleaned him out. Oh, my God. That was a...
Well, he knew he was getting the DQ, and he decided to go out with a bang there, didn't he?
No, I mean... Went out and saw. All right, they said we did a good job catching this, by the way, so...
Woo
they don't
woo!
hate us now.
What, in the driver chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently we've been missing the intentional wrecks under yellow, so... Instead of drooling, we need to start working when we're under caution.
Well, just stop giving us yellows, and we'll stop missing the intentional wrecks under yellow. Please.
Hey, thanks for watching, Alex Murray. Oh, no, we caught it, Mitch. Make sure Mitch knows we caught it. We're not saying hi to Vince, he keeps wrecking.
I just want to point out one thing. I am kind of keeping an eye on our chat on another tab offhand, and I just want to say thanks to all 50 people in the chat right now. But I got a question: why the flying?
Finish your sentence.
Why?
Say it.
I'm not gonna say
Use it.
but why the hell? What? Okay, there you go. Why is this the race? Why? What? I know that Roman's here, right? And I get
We're gonna
that
call
that
that
adds
the
a
vroom
level
vroom
of
effect.
yeah. I get that adds a level of stupidity to the broadcast that adds a little bit, right? But like, it's Martinsville, guys. What the heck? It's 163 laps. We've had 22 cautions, right? Did we tap this one, or is it 21? 22. We haven't put it in the chat yet. 22 cautions. What are we doing?
To answer this question, you and I, probably the most unfiltered semi-professional broadcast crew out here. You had Roman, the most unfiltered driver. They knew they were in for fun.
Whoa. Hey, I'm a good, upstanding citizen on the iRacing servers.
Okay, it's still alleged, right? It's still alleged.
Alleged. That's AI generated. Whatever you saw of me Monday night is AI generated. I did not do that. I'm a best Bill Clinton impersonation. It was not me.
Single file up here for the first handful of spots. See Eddie Rose, though, on the outside of Whitendorf. Working our way into turn number 1 here. Look at that. Side-by-side racing without somebody dooring somebody. Good stuff. Oh, no, he almost died. No, Eddie, no.
Please don't. Eddie, please.
Oh, no. That's not going to be yellow. That's too far back. Now it'll be a yellow.
You gotta what?
Yep, yep.
Please tell me it was somebody else. It had to have
Please,
been
for
somebody
the
else,
love of
right? Goodness gracious. 23! Okay.
You know, that's a real helper right there, the 29. You know, he tried to help his fellow iRacer straighten it out.
He kept him off the inside wall. He was
Yeah,
hitting the
you
inside
know,
wall if it wasn't for him.
That's good teamwork. That's what we need more of. Ooh. Yeah. That guy died.
Yeah. I think it was Wallet, wasn't it? Or break for the 76 machine. Let's get him up here on the outside. Yeah. I can't tell if that was Netcoder's snap, to be honest.
Oh.
I think it was that good. I think he's a great driver. You know, Wallet. I say, I don't know. But Insomnia cookies, they're pretty good. You're at it. I think that was netcode. I think the Insomnia cookie car is a better driver than just losing it.
Yeah, looks a little net, Cody.
Yeah.
Sabilo's somehow back in the top 10. He's up to 8th place. How many times have I seen him around or in the fence, in the wall? I don't get how he's up there. Vincent Crow's back up there again. Eddie Rose, I don't understand how Eddie's okay. Eddie, are you okay? Yes, somehow into the top 10. I mean, make it make sense.
You know, I think the guy you gotta look out for is Cody here starting P3. If I'm not mistaken, what was it, like 40 laps ago? Yeah, it's in between Mains and Cody. Now the roles are reversed. This could be pretty interesting right here.
Well, he has no reason not to move Garrett Maines anymore.
No, dude, Cody in the chat earlier said his favorite Ryco driver was Garrett Maines. He's never going to do anything.
I'm no longer friends with Cody. I cannot believe I'm... You know, I like to think I'm the most liked Ryco driver out there on the track. I think...
No.
No?
I thought it was Houghton all this time.
No,
the most liked? I would say it's probably Joseph.
Joseph?
Oh, Joseph.
No.
Yeah.
I know you are trolling me right now. There's no way.
Dude,
Nobody wants to
he tire saves heavy and gives up spots. He tire saves heavy and gives up spots.
No, I've seen this man dive bomb people in New Hampshire on the apron like 6 lanes deep and kill the whole field. There's no way.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days.
Yeah, but nobody wants to beat up on Joseph, man.
No, there ain't no way. And he's a Yankees fan. You're gonna say?
I mean, let's be honest. Most people absolutely hate all of you guys. I'm saying Joseph is the least hated.
No,
Yes.
nah. We need a poll.
Yes.
Where's the poll at?
Least hated Ryco driver.
Least hated Ryco driver.
Oh, well, we got to restart while our producer's going to be mocking that up for the chat. Garrett Maines through the restart. I imagine he's not going to be winning our poll.
Maines with a good launch. Conklin going to get behind Terlindi. Here's the question. What is Terlindi going to do? A lot of ground to make up if he wants to get to the back bumper of that one machine, though.
Yeah, but he is in second, so if we get that restart... Oh, okay, well, we're going to get the restart.
Mind.
Caution 24!
There goes that story.
Oh, yeah, Roger Pierce is a good pick, even though Roger Pierce is the one that said that. I feel like most people don't hate Pierce.
No, I don't particularly like Pierce.
He's not normally there at the end of the race when most people get pissed off at each other, so...
It's true. It's a good point. He's not in the broadcasted races.
You gotta find Pearson at 1.6 SOF, 8:30 a.m. where people hate him.
Nick Jazerbowski got DQ'd from his race. Who would have thought? Oh, we can only have 4 options on the vote. Well, I mean, let's pick. Who are the 4 that we think are the least hated?
All right, myself.
Okay, and we gotta put Roman
Joseph.
on there because he's saying that he's one of them.
It's 100. There ain't no way it's not me.
Put Pierce on there. Put Joseph, Pierce, Nick.
They're wrecking under yellow. The 19.
Yeah, they're having fun. They're having a lot of fun.
Hard into the back of the 35. The 35 cutting a burnout on the back straight away.
Who's another Ryco driver that people like a little bit?
I would say you got Sean. Well, people hate Sean. We'll put Sean. I know it ain't Sean.
Miller.
No, don't put Houghton on there. People aren't gonna vote
Miller.
Houghton. He's hated. He's a
it's like we never talk about Miller wrecking anybody.
No. The rumor there was a couple weeks span where people call Miller the dirtiest driver on the service. Not even joking. Not even joking. Dirtiest driver on service, Miller Bonds. I've heard it myself.
All right. Least favorite Ryco driver in the chat. Oh, our producer said favorite. It's least hated. It's least hated.
Least hated.
Least hated.
And they say he's the dirtiest on. They say the dirtiest driver on the service, Miller Bonds. Obviously, they've never ran any short track with Derek Kraus behind him on here.
We got people voting for Roman in the chat because he's in the booth. He's got friends watching.
No, I'm telling you, it's just the truth.
No,
I've
we got
I've
bias.
never-
We got too much bias in the chat.
I've never intentionally wrecked anybody. I've never,
Yeah, never.
You know-
You've never intentionally wrecked anybody.
yeah. So anyway,
Not in Martinsville, anyway.
I've no, AI generated, not me. It's. I mean, I'm telling you, it's the truth. That's all right.
I wish we had the replay from that saved. Be amazing.
Nah, we don't like Gary Mays here. Gary Mays might be the most hated driver on the server, to be honest with you.
I
And I'm
don't.
not saying that because of me, but I like Gary. He's a good guy.
Are
A
there
lot-
that
a
many
lot of
Nicholas
people-
Roman fans out there? Have
Yes!
I misrepresented the Roman fan base?
Dude, I'm telling you, a lot of people like me. I don't know why.
Probably because whenever you get interviewed, you jump in here and say the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Probably.
That's relatable.
Yeah.
Relatable.
Yeah,
You are
probably.
more than
Look.
just an ad read.
I think a lot of people like me, honestly, is because like I just like having fun. I don't care if I win at the end of the day, as long as it's fun.
Oh, look at
Tonight has not
Terlindi
been
in
fun.
the door of Garrett Maines as they come to the line here. He's locked in with him.
Oh, they get disconnected here. Main's clear, but Terlindi's clear too.
Oh, and here
he
comes
already
a shot.
Yeah. Instant aggression from Terlindi. What is Mains do in response? Terlindi's not letting him let himself get clear. He's going to stay to the inside of Mains. Mains way up the racetrack.
gonna lock it up.
Conklin gives the bumper. Mains gets
Oh, there
right
goes
from behind. Murray takes out Mains. Eddie Rose in the fence.
Solace hard hit.
God.
Solace head on into the fence. That engine's done.
Does he have to blow an engine? Is that the
Yes,
first
he
one
does.
tonight?
Yeah, he hit
Wow.
it head on. He didn't lift. Let's watch this back again. And it starts right here before you even get to the restart zone. You see Terlindi all up in the door of Mains. You knew what the intent was going to be from here.
Caution 25. I think.
Just
Are we sure it's
blast it right through the back bumper, coming through 1 and 2, then just sends it deep into turn 3, locks up the front. And 22, Murray.
They're too wide,
To
and
the
Mains
border.
kind of comes down. Yeah, I don't really think
Yep.
Murray can do much other than slam
No.
on the brakes, and at that point, I feel like he gets run over. So I'm not gonna put too much blame on Murray. But yeah, that was caution 25.
No, there's not much Murray could have done in that situation. He's trying to go for a hole that just apparated in front of him, not thinking about the fact that Mains has to come back down, and two cars met in the middle. Because I don't think Mains was looking out the mirror there. I think he was completely paying attention to what was out the windshield.
There's still 70 laps to go, and we're intentionally playing bumper cars now. So we're into the Well, I don't know. If we're doing that with 70 to go, I imagine we're not done with it. Murray's still somehow up in 6. I figured he'd get hurt by that a little bit more.
What happened to Eddie there? That's the first time I think we've seen loose entry all night. That didn't involve a car.
Yeah, it involved a car hitting him.
I'm bored with Terlindi here. And he roughed him up. He blew the line. I mean, Terlindi gave away the lead back to Conklin.
What a hit for Solace there. I cannot believe that Roman has just stomped this vote. 57% for Roman. We got some homers
Dude,
in
I'm
the chat.
yeah, bro. Dude, come on. Let's be serious.
Look, I will say,
I'm a great guy to race against.
one of our most active viewers, Brandon, wants Roman's autograph after the race, so always picking you.
That might be a little too much.
I think he has
And
a
it's the-
poster that he
I think-
had
I think-
printed out that he
Whoa, I
talks
think-
to at night.
Whoa, okay, Brandon needs to hop off. He's getting a little too aggressive on Roman right now.
Whatever.
Sheldon has a friend that really wants to meet you. Maybe a little too much.
Yeah, like he's
Oh,
obsessed
really?
with you. He's got
Really?
like a little poster that he has next to a bunch of candles and stuff. It's kind of weird.
I can take a couple calendar shoots and get 12 pictures.
Hey, there you go.
We're starting a Vroom Vroom Vroman OnlyFans tonight.
Yeah, the way this fucking Popeyes, oh my god, I need to stop cussing. The way this Popeyes chicken costs around here nowadays, it's, I might need to, honestly.
Conklin up in the lead on the restart. Some guys getting a little squirrely further back. Eddie Rose making a big dive down. Oh, he's making a pit stop. I think we got some people, got some people making their pit stops for penalties.
First one of the night. I would expect to see him sooner, but it's about time.
There might have been another one with him. Maybe. Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple actually. Brandon Monsaves, Peter Jurczyk,
yeah,
Sean Bailey. And they all get lapped.
Alex Murray now to the inside of Whitendorf, coming into turn number 3. Be able to stick that thing down on the curbing, but Whitendorf going to fight back hard on the outside. Not going to be enough though, as the 22 machine muscles his way into turn number 1 with the advantage. And we've got a yellow again.
No, DeCock.
No.
DeCock sideways.
No.
Yeah, he's pretty
DeCock is
mashed up in the
pointed
front
towards
end.
the fan.
He's been using that front end a lot. That front end is destroyed.
Oh, DeCock really loose there, slapped against the wall.
Yeah, with the way the Cox front end looks, he's definitely hit some rear end tonight.
Backed up across the front straightaway. Got that thing revved back up.
You see, just... there's a handful for DeCock coming out of turn 4 there, and he just slapped the wall.
Yeah, he just came out of that corner a little too early.
I think now's a good time for a Blue Chew plug if we had one.
Mark Martin.
Oh god, that is a very disgusting point. Somebody in the driver chat just said, I can't wait for them to add Bowman Gray, and I was like, that would never happen for a second. I was like, oh crap, we're going there in February.
Yeah, they have to.
Oh, son of...
Basically. Yay.
What? What'd you say, buddy?
Oh, our producer had a slip of the tongue there. Glad that one wasn't over the broadcast.
It would be the first time I've seen it happen. People mispronounce my username. Oh, my lord.
Another one bites the dust. Tommy Gossett has manually disconnected.
Oh no.
I think that might have been a DQ. Or toe link.
I wouldn't expect anything anything more from a Tennessee fan, so.
Tommy's just had bad luck, man. He really hasn't caused anything tonight. He just keeps getting caught up in everybody else's crap.
The story of Martinsville, though, everybody walks out of here with 20 X's, and maybe only one of those is your fault, it feels like. Yeah. Except for a handful that just decide that they want to wreck the entire night and, you know, be the vocal point.
No. So far, it's been a while since we had a Vincent Crow incident, so looking good for Flipper at the moment.
21 cars on the lead lap out of 36. Caution 26, right?
What is the record for cautions? Do we know? 32.
For us, we don't know.
And we're at 26.
Yes.
Next commercial, I'm actually gonna go get a beer.
I don't blame you.
Hey, look, we've reached GridVision after dark hours.
Yeah. We are rated R from here on out. Sheldon, whip it out.
DeCock?
Conky Donkey back to the gas pedal and back to the lead. Terlindi, does he use the bumper as hard on Conklin as he did on Mains? Or does he race it cleaner? Well, he's not going to use it now because there's somebody stopped on the exit of turn 2 here. Through 2. Oh, no, it's DeCock again. He's T-boned somebody. That's not how you're supposed to do it.
I don't think it'll fit a lightsaber. Oh, what happened here? I'm done over here. 30 machine gets down to the corner. Looks like a little bit
Mains.
I don't know if that was net,
That's why
though.
we didn't put him on the. That's why we didn't put him on the pole.
I don't know if that was net code though, man, because that I didn't see contact, like physical. We're not gonna see it looking forward. Box camera here. That might have been it, but
That's it looked like he came up the track a little bit. You have to get a better view, but
I mean, hey, look, I don't want to throw shade at Mains and get us all fired here. No.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
There's that.
See, look at that. Anybody wants to yell at Mains for that one, you can watch the replay back and...
Tatey Dick 99.
Yeah, poor Tatey Dick. The good news is I know we're going to be clipped all over his Instagram story this week.
He just got a very nice Instagram plug right there.
Yep. Oh, somebody blacked the lucky dog again. Oh, no.
No, they did not. Did we really get another crash with the lucky dog?
We got another crash with the lucky dog.
Who was it this time?
I am not sure. I heard the collision. I think it was
sounds
Peleg.
like between Garrett and...
Oh, yeah. Garrett and Sean Peleg.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's ripping into Garrett right now.
Whoa. I mean, can we dub some music over this or something?
No, you gotta go back a little bit further. You gotta go back a little further because Garrett's not at the front anymore.
They didn't make contact. Peleg put it in the wall. They might have made a little bit.
They may not have made physical contact, but they sure got emotional about it, man.
Caution 27. We're doing great.
That's a product of Martinsville too, though, and the fact that like all these guys. Look, how many hours have we been on air right now?
2.
Yeah, we've been here 2 hours. We've still got 50 laps left in this thing. We've been under caution this entire time. Everybody's rhythm thrown out the window. Everybody's just like, tired and pissed off and wants to be done with this. Nobody's paying attention to jack shit anymore.
Nobody's had rhythm. There's been no rhythm in this entire race. The rhythm has been caution flag, caution flag, caution flag. We still have not had a run of 10 green flag laps in a row. That's bad.
I'm glad I'm up here, not out there. I think I'm having way more fun. I think I'm having way more fun broadcasting than.
You'd have intentionally wrecked the pace car by now.
Oh no, I would never do that.
Off instead of being mad yourself.
I think you go through the pace car.
Conklin with the advantage, pulling away from second place Terlindi.
Who breaks this time?
Like I said, it's been a while since Vincent's been around.
I think it's going to be off the nose of Garrett, man. Garrett's got to get through these guys pretty quick. He's trying to make some teammates 3 wide. Oh. I got to think Garrett might bite off a little bit more than he should at some point. Oh, but further back, I reckon. Coming on the exit of pit road.
Onto the old pit road. Miller Bonds. Jordan McAvoy in it, the 36 machine.
Caution 28.
Miller Bonds into the back of Meal. And McAvoy just gets driven right into it.
We're going to go ahead and take another step back here. Get a little regrouped so that we can find our rhythm once again on the other side. Well, I guess we'll take it to the finish. Stay with us.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Welcome back to the Ryco Performance Friday night NIS Top Split. Apologies for the extended commercial into the green flag racing. There we had an obligation to get that last iRacing commercial included into it, but we're back here under the green flag, and we've actually got 3 or 4 laps molded together under the green flag, single filed out. Can we continue it? Can we actually get that 10 lap run that Roman's been talking about all night?
No. Garrett Maines is behind Cody. I don't think we're about to get a 10-lap run at all.
No. Well, we're not going to get the run, but it didn't come from those two. Not yet, anyway. Jason Wallet. Around. Caution 29. And Brendan Mule just came off the wall ever so slightly. Okay, well, that was stupid.
Maybe he just wanted to finish this line, you know?
I mean, maybe, but... Whoa.
On board with Madison here. Working his way down the back straightaway, and
Yeah, he
she
just
never-
couldn't see you.
Yeah, I'll take it back. I'll take it back.
he-
I'll take it
Nah,
back.
man, you keep your foot in the gas, dude. You gotta make a
Dude.
spots.
Take
He
it back.
just bad place.
we've all seen Days of Thunder. You drive right for the smoke.
Yeah, absolutely.
It worked great for Cole Trickle.
I'll take it back, Madison. I apologize.
You know, I actually haven't seen that movie either.
What?
Really?
Yeah,
All right, we're gonna have to have a GridVision movie night.
yeah. I think I may have seen parts, maybe, but I definitely haven't seen. As parts, I mean, maybe like the memes people post, but yeah.
He just
I've
knows
seen
I'm
30
dropping the
second
hammer.
snips
And
of it.
Days of Thunder is the only movie that I watched growing up where I've learned both A, how to draft with sugar packets, and that I liked women. All in the same scene.
Okay.
You know, I don't. This is a little vent here. Why do people care so much about IR? I just don't freaking get it. I don't like people get so upset when they lose IR. It doesn't matter. You know, it's just I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get the big hoopla about it.
Oh, when you've got about an extra 5,000 to throw away as opposed to the rest of us, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it doesn't take that much to get into these. I mean, this is about a 4.7 SLF, maybe. On a good week, it highest be like what 5.6, 5.9. Like you don't need a whole lot.
But if you're on the road to improvement and you're trying to like use that to validate it, then it makes sense.
I just
But
like
I
being
feel
able
like
to-
once you get to about 5,000, that's about all you can kind of use it for, because once you get there, there's some guy. Like,
Yeah.
You go to some places, there's a 5,000 iRating guy that's gonna beat an 8,000 some weeks. Like.
Yeah, I'll be the first to tell
consistently,
you.
but there's a couple that are there.
I'll be the first to tell you the 9K I had was I'm overinflated. There's no way I'm a 9K over driver. If I race those other 9K guys, you know, I get my ass kicked. It's just I just don't understand the whole hoopla sometimes.
Another restart. 29 cautions so far. Are we gonna eclipse number 30? I gotta think so. With 35 laps left to go here.
Look at this. You got Mains on the inside of Terlindi. Is anything going to form out of this? We've seen these two use each other at multiple times today. Main's going to take the high road, though, get by him clean. Terlindi going to fall back in line. They're 3 wide, a little bit further in the pack.
Yes, Sabilo got shipped out of line. Now still stuck 3 wide. He's going to lose 2 rows worth of cars. He was running 5th, I believe, maybe 6th. He's all the way back to the 11th place spot now, still on the outside. More Christopher to his inside, looking to drop him one more spot. I believe one spinning out of turn number 4 in front of him. The 12 going around. Once again, caution number 30.
Oh my God.
Somebody put me out of my misery.
Let's see what happened here. Vincent Crow gets into the back of the 12 a little bit.
Looked like maybe a little bit of net code. A little bit.
Oh, let's see what happened here. Yeah.
I think they were going to make
contact.
contact. I think they're going to
Yeah.
make contact either way. Yeah, you're right.
Contact was going to be there either way. Not much Vincent could have done there. He was holding the bottom. But, yeah. These guys just really like seeing that pace car on track.
Can't wait to see the average speed for this race. It's got to be somewhere in the 60 mile an hour range. I mean, this is just a joke.
Bloodbath would be an understatement.
I mean, this is
What is that?
something
Is that
else.
red line over there? I can't see. The blue's kind of hard to distinguish from the background.
Yep.
How's it going, Thomas? Thanks for tuning in. It's been fun.
Has it?
Yeah.
Your definition of fun is a whole hell of a lot different than mine.
I've had a blast, man. I really have. This has been fun. It's been a while since I did a little calling of a race.
Do y'all enjoy lying through your teeth?
This has been something.
This has been the best race of the year. Such
What?
close action. You know
What?
what's going to happen next.
What has been the best race you guys called this year?
Oh, that's a good
Atlanta,
question.
maybe?
Wow.
Vegas?
I think there's a good case for Vegas. Because that one was exciting from start to finish.
Michigan's A Open. was fun.
Oh my,
The NIS
Michigan
wasn't
was amazing.
The A Open was. The NIS wasn't as good.
I don't remember that.
I think that was one of the first weeks I called where Conklin and Mains were beating up on each other.
That's a weekly thing.
We've had some good ones. It's just you come to tracks like this and it's just not going to be up there.
Then we go to Phoenix next week.
Kansas is pretty good.
And then I got to put my resignation letter after that.
Oh, don't worry. I think he's firing you.
Well, the rumor is it might have happened already. I don't know.
Good.
Yeah, it's a terrible time.
We're going to start a new team. It's okay.
Yeah, it's
Welcome to
like when
Winston.
I'm just old, man. It happens to the best of us. It's all right. I'm gonna move on. Move on better things. Maybe I go pro in Call of Duty. You know, maybe I go back to NASCAR Heat.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, you know, we'll see
got
what
options.
happens. I don't know. Got options. We got options.
One caution for each car entered. I swear if that happens, that's... Oh.
I think. John Prawn drafty car.
I haven't played Drafty Car.
Oh, it's amazing. You gotta try it. 28 laps to go. 30 cautions. How many more are we gonna get? Conklin clean to the lead. Murray, Whitendorf side by side behind. Terlindi still side by side with Mains back there for fourth.
Trelawney down the bottom. Main's up there on the outside line. Main's got a heck of a run out of turn number 2 to give him the advantage coming into turn number 3, but Trelawney's going to eat it all right back on the bottom of 3 and 4. They're going to be dead even coming into 1. Main's still with a little bit of an advantage, though.
So do we know what they're all busy about?
Who, Maine's and...
Cody, yeah.
Well, Maine's gotten Cody earlier, and then Cody got him back. I think we're good now. I think these guys are best of bugs again. I think we're
Okay.
even.
I didn't know if
Clean
this was
slate.
like something hanging over from like a previous race or what was going on.
Yeah, you could say that. But I think we're good now. I think we're all friends. We're friends. F is for friends.
For now.
Yeah.
I think with the code name for friends is one of them has reached probably close enough to the incident limit that they want to be.
Might be right on that. That's a good call. One of them might be struggling a little bit on the incident count, so it might not be worth it.
And I think it would be the standard aggressor in this situation. And the other guy, I think's taking the high road. Because he knows we got the cameras on him.
4-lap screen. What are we? It's crazy. I can't believe we haven't seen a caution here recently. It's
Right? Shut up.
rapid fire.
Stop.
10 laps right here. Calling him down.
Also, Maine's probably the first car I've seen all night really be able to get something to work on that outside line. Did you see him make his way past Terlindi as well as Whitendorf using that outside line?
Further back, Miller Bond's making a move, trying to get a spot. Only about, 15 cars on the lead laps. We are really starting to whittle down the numbers here, turning into a big-time war of attrition. 6 laps in the books on this green flag run. We're getting there. Are we finally going to get that 10-lap?
Oh, yeah, that's happening. We're going green the rest of the way.
Are we going to get the 10-lap run?
We're not going to get another caution.
Whoa.
Oh, huge
my
lockup for
God.
Miller Bonds there.
Please, Miller. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Everything's fine.
7 laps.
Murray's kind of hanging with Conklin, though. I mean, don't look back there. I think we're good.
That's never good.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Look, see? It's happening.
Oh, no, it's
turn away.
not.
Look away.
Oh, it's happening all over the place.
Dude, I mean,
Holy Jesus.
this is not damn caution.
How many laps was that? 10, right?
Nope.
You're joking.
It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm proud of you. You've really learned how to count this week. Awesome.
Shut the hell up, Sheldon. I'm not in any mood for this. Oh yeah, let's drive straight into a left-hand corner. That's smart.
I want to know what happened after the fact, because I saw a McAvoy slam into the back of somebody.
Was that caution 31 or 32? Did you just put that in there, Darby? 31.
So what track was our record at? Was it here?
Here.
Yeah, tracks. All right, so
Maybe he's got a little aero tight.
29 just drives it in there too. I just don't get why
Mac-
we're racing like this.
and
I think the
McAvoy
arrow-
apologized. He wasn't expecting that much. He said he wasn't expecting that much of a park there. I think is what I just heard.
Yeah, it was aero tight. Yeah.
Yeah, aero tight
Yeah. It happened.
all the time.
Yeah.
Can't be from going 15 miles over on corner entry or anything like that, right?
Mm-mm. No.
Love that. Never say anything wild.
Yeah, I've never heard Sheldon say anything crazy.
No.
The most mild-mannered guy I've ever heard in my life.
Absolutely. So laid
I mean,
back.
dude, he's a
calm,
dad.
collected.
He has a daughter. Do you think he says anything crazy, outlandish? His daughter sits next to him during his broadcast sometimes. Do you think he ever says anything crazy? Nah.
Unfortunate break. The cock is 4 laps down.
Yeah, bro's down bad.
Never once said anything out of pocket on here.
wonder what the meaning of that name is. Like, you know, what is that thing called? The family, like, you know, it's like a wood carving thing. It's like a family tree thing.
No, I think it's
I wonder
actually
what its family history is.
I think it's oh you're talking about like Baker being bakers and stuff like that.
I
see.
don't know. It's like the old people do it. I don't know. It's like they pass it down generations.
Like Smith was a blacksmith.
Yeah.
They were like actually like their last names were their job title back in the day, and it's just carried on down. So like they were male strippers.
I want to know. I want to know what the hell what a Houghton was then, if that's the case.
The Houghton just destroyed shit. That was their
Okay. Well, living up to the family crest.
Yeah, Crest. There you go. Dude, I knew Ryder was a freaking nerd. I knew it. I knew he would get it.
Prehistoric hookers. I like that. I like that's a great way to say that.
What?
Fantastic. That's
We'll go buy me some Houghtons.
For
It's beautiful. The conky donkey.
I'm wrecking already. Big one on the front straightaway on the restart.
I'm just waiting for him to start going invisible after they wreck at this point.
For Tan Guy to Cock, prehistoric hookers. I love that shit.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Joseph
not
squared.
Joseph crashing like the Yankees in the World Series.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting any of the
my
favorite
God.
Ryco driver votes after that one.
Joseph, what?
More of a Joseph squared here. Oh, was that wheel spin? Because it didn't look like he had much wheel in it.
It was weird. He was getting to the point where he had to upshift.
I think his wheels definitely spun.
It's spun now for sure.
Caution record's tied officially on GridVision here. That's a great record. I'd love to be tying.
I think it's a little bit. He turned right to get to the outside of that lifesaver
man.
car, and it just it hooked.
Vincent Crowe just wanted to be in one more wreck tonight.
I can't believe what I'm watching.
I can, man. I was saying this stuff like 8 years ago when we came here in NIS on Pinnacle about how terrible this was. Everybody's like, oh no, man, they're good. You just gotta wait for a couple to wreck out. It doesn't happen.
Well, it used to in the Gen 6 era whenever the cars had damage, but now you have to wait for people to get enough incident points to DQ. I mean, these cars are tanks.
It's like that back then too. We were all driving modifieds after 30 laps.
Redline wants to see the iRating again. Yeah, here it is. Yep, this is how good everybody is. They're proving it tonight.
Red line over there, asking about iRating when he hasn't crashed all week himself. That's right. Throwing you some shade, Thomas.
Look at that breakneck speed, man. 35 miles an hour, 38, going to 40 for the lead. Oh my God.
Impressive stuff.
Dude, I could actually come out here on my scooter and probably be competitive.
Be close. You be close. Might get ran over under green. Might die.
Because that bad boy will hit 45. I could actually win this. Oh no, we're gas.
32
Yes.
cautions.
160 miles to the gallon too.
Wait, sorry. Was that was the 32nd, correct? I just can't. I'm just.
Oh, we're beating that record.
I know.
I'm seeing us go all green white checkers here.
I'm disappointed.
If they don't, I'll be disappointed. At least be consistent in one thing tonight, guys.
Ugh. Is this gonna be it? 8 laps to go. But we'll probably need all 3 green light checkers. Sean Conklin gets clear. Alex Murray does not, and neither does the
They're
12
wrecking.
back. Miller Bonds gets sideways, but he saves it. We don't have a caution
Yeah,
flag just yet.
ain't nobody wrecking it.
That might spread smart enough to go green.
Don't say it. Everybody up here in this first back car, single filed out, a little bit more of a hornet's nest further back. See Vincent Crow up there on the outside with the 30 machine down to his bottom through 3 and 4. And Sabilo somehow still out here. Right behind him. No, laps down though. But still on track, it's impressive.
Main's looking to the inside of Murray for second up the road. Coming down to turns 3 and 4. Main's able to pull even, able to get by him. Coming out of turn number 4, only took him 1 corner. Can Maines get up to Conklin in the last 5 laps? Maybe shove his teammate out of the way again.
Well, we know how aggressive these two race each other on a week-to-week basis. We've mentioned it pretty much anytime they're on the track together. We saw a lot of contact with them earlier to get the lead for Conklin on that one machine of Maines. You know you're going to see it again here as we get to the last few laps. On board with Maines right now as he hunts the 54 machine down into turn number 3. Oh, huge
that's not
lockup
good.
for Maines, though. That's not going to help him any. He's going to lose a lot of time there.
That might be all Sean Conklin needs. He put a 10th on Garrett Maines that lap whenever it looked like it was going to go the other way. 0.5 of a second between these two instead of it being 3. Heading down to 3, it looks like Maines gains a little bit of that back, but can he get close enough to make a dive? 2 laps to go, 0.4 between the two. I just don't think so.
Barring a caution, I think this thing is in the bag for Sean Conklin as he comes out of turn number 2. Into turn 3 for hopefully the final time. Do they make it through 4 without a yellow?
The white flag is flying. I've never been so happy in my life. Sean Conklin down into turn number 1 for the final time tonight. Garrett Maines hunting him down, a little twitchy on exit for Garrett. I think he's too far back to make a move. Does he make a late dive at it? No, he does not. Garrett Maines can't do anything about it. Sean Conklin is the winner tonight from the Martinsville Speedway in the Ryco Performance Friday night NiS Top Split. We're going to jump straight to the driver interviews as soon as the top 3 jump into the Discord. Hopefully we can get all 3 of them in here. If we do, we'll give Sheldon the first interview for Roman Garrettson. I'll take our race winner Sean Conklin in a couple moments, but first Conklin's going to be doing his victory donuts, giving us, well, a bit of a show, but just like the race, a little sloppy. Gonna run through the full field race results here after that doozy from the Martinsville Speedway, and the Conky Donkey gets it done once again up on the top step of the podium. Garrett Maines in second. Alex Murray rounds out that podium with James Houghton in 4th, Matt Kocher in 5th, John Whitendorf in 6th, Cody Terlindi in 7th, Miller Bonds 8th, Dalton Martin in 9th place with Vincent Crow rounding out the top 10.
In 11th place, we got Sean Palick, followed by Moore Christopher in 12th. 13th is going to go to Joseph Squared, with 14th going to Brett Stevens. Peter Jersik's going to bring it home 15th, with Brandon Meal in 16th. 17th is going to go to Timothy Harper, followed by Keegan Sabilo, Brandon Cruz, Monsivius, with Jordan McAvoy running out the top 20.
21st place was Logan Powers with Thomas Riemann in 22nd, Tanguy Dick Cock in 23rd, Jose Salas in 24th, Jason Wallet in 25th, Michael Battison 26th, Trey James, Eddie Rose, Tommy Gossett, and Mitch Drunowski round out the top 30.
In 31st, we got Justin Nanke, followed by Caleb Hall. Louis Rodriguez is going to bring it home 33rd, followed by James Miller in 34th. 35th is going to go to Steve Buchanan, and rounding out the 36 car field at home playing Call of Duty is Roger Pierce.
Alrighty, that's going to do it for the full field rundown here tonight. And well, I'm only seeing one guy in our Discord, and it's the guy that's still burning it down. So we're going to go ahead and pull him up and give him a little talking to. Maybe we can give a little 3-on-1 interview here to our race winner, Sean Conklin, since he might be the only one we get to talk to. Sean, I don't know how to really describe that race, other than it happened. Well, how would you describe it from the driver's seat?
Long, excruciating, boring, tired. No, it was fun at some points. Glad for it to be over though, cause I gotta get up early, and this race took forever. I think this was definitely the longest of the week, but yeah. I mean, there was some fun points. I mean, can't take that away from it. So.
Yeah, but they're at the end of the day not too much action to talk about or ask about. So I'm going to keep it relatively short and sweet and simple at the end of this one. Who do you have to thank at the end of it?
Just gotta thank Ken at Ryco and everybody that helped out with the setup this week. Built a really good setup, and also just gotta give a shout out to Vrooman. So glad he found a new home, new job. Just really happy for him, and just glad he's back on his feet, man.
I love it. I love it. Roman catching strays here up in the booth from the race winner this week from the Martinsville Speedway. Congratulations, Sean, on winning the race, even if it was tragic to take part in or watch. But congratulations nonetheless.
Thank you. Going to bed now.
I don't blame you one bit. I'm going to be following you pretty soon. But that's going to do it for your race winner, Sean Conklin. We're going to go ahead and jump to the second place finisher, and that was Garrett Maines. He's going to be standing side by side with
No, we have a
Roman.
clean history.
Oh.
Hey, Garrett, it's Vroom Vroom Vroom, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, is it a little easier tonight with no 95 car out on track touring you?
No, I found a new one. I found a new friend.
Yeah, I saw. So tell me a little about that between you and Cody. What kind of started it, and what is your take on that whole situation?
I don't know. I was just telling Alex the same thing. Like, there was a incident at the beginning of the race where, you know, me and Sean were battling, and we were having a really good fight the start, and just, you know, it started where I was having to restart on the top, and Cody kept timing the restart. So, you know, it was him and I having to battle it out instead of Sean and I. And one time I just, you know, I dropped in behind him, and I'm not really sure why, but I started getting, like, the park job, and I was like, okay, like, that's fine. I just set up a run to get, you know, down into turn one, and he blocked me into one. I'm just like, dude, it's lap 25. So I gave him the bumper going into one, and the caution came out. I thought nothing of it. I'm just like relaying the message of, okay, you're gonna block. I'm not afraid to like move you. I didn't wreck him. And the next restart, I'm rolling the top, and I basically have the opportunity to get down. There are two cars, like one car's on the bottom, and Cody's in front of me, and he's clear. And I move down in front of James to make sure that James doesn't fill the gap. I'm like showing that I am going to the bottom, but I wasn't actually going to dive. I just wanted to defend the move. And I think Cody thought I was going to ship it in on him, because that was literally the last interaction we had, was him getting moved into one. And so I think he gave me the lane, but then when I didn't take it, he started to like turn in. And at that point I was there, but I didn't like ship it. He just kind of like moved over expecting to get dumped, I think. And then he did get dumped. And I genuinely didn't have a clue how that had just happened, because I wasn't even going into that corner hard. I didn't miss the bottom or anything. It's just like he backed it up and I hit him in the door. So I understood that something was going to be paid back. I didn't really like how that was handled, but it is what it is. You know, I have a clean history with him, so you know, it's not really how I'd like it to be handled, but it is what it is. If that's what he's got to do, it's what he's got to do. We had our own issues under caution, getting wrecked twice, so we had no X's to spare, and it had to be real nice coming back up to the field.
Gotcha. So very interesting night for Gator Mains. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah. First of all, big thank you to all our veterans out there. You know, we ran a special scheme tonight, and we at least brought it to the podium, so that was cool. Big thank you to the guys at Ryco. Big shout out to Scott at MCU Body, and thank you to Linux as well.
Alrighty, that was our second place finisher. Congratulations on that second place finish, Garrett, tonight. Next up, we got one more interview tonight, and that's going to be our third place finisher of Alex Murray. He's going to be talking to Sheldon.
Hey Alex, welcome to Brain Rot Central here on GridVision. A heck of an up and down night for you, man. There was multiple times where, you know, you kind of got looped around, caught up in a little bit of chaos, but somehow bringing it home P3. Talk us through it, man.
Yeah, just keep the car clean. Well, as clean as I possibly can. At Martinsville, It's always a crapshoot. Setup was on rails. Felt like we had something to contend there. Then when the deal happened with Cody and Garrett, it's kind of sandwiched there. Got some right front damage, and car never was quite the same. But felt like if we had a longer run there, I had something for him. We were just a little too free on exit and a little too tight in the center for the short run. But once the tire pressures came up, we were pretty good, comparable to them. So looking forward to Phoenix.
Yeah, man, it looked like you guys had a rocket tonight. Who do you want to thank for this top 3 performance this evening?
Yeah, Premier Racing setup, stand-up decanter, Nami, obviously my family. Definitely all the guys on the Premier team, though. They put laps in every week on the setups, and their feedback is what drives me to get the setups as good as they are. So can't thank those guys enough, and looking forward to Phoenix.
Man, looking forward to seeing what you guys unload with next week. And thanks for coming out here and talking to us. Have a good night, man.
Thanks, guys.
Alrighty, that's going to do it for the interviews tonight here on GridVision, and that's going to do it for this ridiculous, stupid, terrible race that we got to see tonight from the Martinsville Speedway. Thank God. I don't know how this is our highest viewed race on GridVision, but y'all showed up and showed out tonight, so thank you for making us, or making it our highest viewed race on GridVision. We do really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. Sheldon, what'd you think about, well, I checked the notes, 31 cautions. We miscounted, it was 31.
I said it earlier in the broadcast, I'd rather go back to the doctor and have another CT scan as opposed to do that again. But hey, we made it through, and I think that a big part of the reason why we had so many people turn out tonight to watch this thing was probably Roman Nation setting in here. You know, it's not often we get to sit here in the booth with a celebrity such as Nicholas Roman.
I'd have to agree with you, Nick. Big thank you for stepping up in the booth this week. We really appreciate you, giving us somebody extra to talk to with, well, 31 cautions. We needed somebody to fill the void on some of those yellow flags with 154 caution laps out of the 250. So, Nick, what did you think about it? How'd you enjoy your time in the booth?
I had a better time up here in the booth than on track. But no, it was fun. I had a blast. You know, I think I'm looking for a new home, like Sean said. I might be fired. I don't know what's going on, but nah, I'm just kidding. But no, it was a lot of fun, and maybe we'll do it some other time. I don't know when, but yeah, it was fun.
Alrighty, well, that's gonna do it here from us. And from the entire GridVision team, we'd like to thank you for watching and participating in the chat. For more information on getting your league broadcasted or starting your career in broadcasting, contact us on Facebook, X, or email us at info@gridvision.live. Congratulations to Sean Conklin on winning tonight's race from the Martinsville Speedway. This has been Austin Edstrom standing alongside Sheldon Atkins, Nicholas Roman, and Austin Derbyshire. We will see you next time on The Grid.